All right, hello and welcome, Blues fans, as we get set, or Santa Barbara fans, whoever's tuning in for today's game, as the Blues are back after 3 days off. Some well-needed rest, for at least for myself personally. Feel very relaxed, very ready to take on the day. As is the man to my right, Coleman Barr. As is the man to his right, Jim Siebert, who was gone for a whole weekend out in Palm Springs, getting his tan on. He looks like a golden starfish now as he comes back to join us as we get set to go here. Blues and Foresters scoring off for the last time this season. Blues looking for a big win at home if they can, as they continue to make that final playoff push. They are hot as can be right now. Winners of 7 straight, 9 of their last 10. Is on the mound for the Blues tonight. It's going to be number 35, Gabe Constantine, is going to have the first crack at this Forester lineup. As the Blues defensively behind him line up as such, Noah Taylor will be out in left field. Jay Charleston out in center field will captain the outfield, and Justin Lutz will be over in right. And around the infield, over at third base, will be Blaine Jones, who's been one of the hotter hitters as of late for the Blues in their lineup. The hottest hitter, Dane Stankiewicz, will be at shortstop. Brian Klein, after his last game with the Blues, got the little time off, was just our designated hitter. Now back at second base. Lou Lipsius anchors the infield at first. The battery for the day is Constantine on the mound, and Matt Anderson behind the plate as we get set to go here. As Santa Barbara will get things started, sending to their plate. Number 17, Logan Allen, the center fielder, is going to get things started. Allen, Zarazoga, and Ritter, top 3 hitters in the lineup for the Foresters. There's the first offering to Allen. Swung pops straight up. Anderson might have a play on as he goes back, shades his eyes, tosses the mask, and the ball lands just out of his reach. And just like that, nothing in one, but the Blues miss out on what would have been a huge first pitch out there. As Logan Allen, a very dangerous hitter, gives the Blues a chance to retire him. We'll see if he makes the Blues pay for that one. He's at a junior at the University of Arkansas, Fort Smith, the leadoff man for these Foresters. Foresters lineup is a potent one. We learned that last time as they tacked 3 on the Blues in the 9th inning to come back to win that game 5-4. So Blues looking to keep the offense at bay as that fastball misses up and away 1-1. So hopefully Constantine can pick up his catcher Anderson here and get a big out. As Constantine winds and throws his 1-1 offering here. A fastball rolled over on the ground third. Short hop. Blaine Jones, nice hands there. Throws across in time. A nice play by the third baseman for the Blues. And Logan Allen is retired for out number 1. Brandon Zarazoga, the shortstop, will now come to the plate with 1 gone in the inning. A slightly humid day here in San Luis Obispo. I gave a tour of Cal Poly earlier this morning. It only was listed about 72 degrees, kind of cloudy. It was nice, but it was a little too humid for my liking. I was sweating during my 90-minute walking tour, but it was a good outing. Had some people on my tour that were from Bakersfield and Fresno saying it was a cool 105 where they were from, so they were very happy to be down here on the Central Coast. As the first pitch to Zarazoga is a called strike, 0-1. Pretty solid crowd on hand for the Blues today after the couple days off, people missing their Blues baseball. As the 0-1 offering on the way is a fastball lifted into shallow right field. Going out is Klein. He's going to call for it, reaches up and makes the catch for out number 2. As Lutz was coming on in pursuit, but Klein calls him off. So 2 gone here. Now Luke Ritter, the right fielder, comes to the plate. This is where you want to face Ritter. Nobody on, 2 outs. Ritter, a senior out of Wichita State, out of Overland Park, Kansas, at the plate, a right-handed hitter. First offering from Constantine on the way as Gabe kicks and deals. His first offering is a fastball a little down and in, 1-0. Our GM just walked through our camera, Adam Stowe, wearing some Mickey Mouse ears. That is not because he's just a really big Disney fan, but it is Disney night here at the ballpark. So some of our interns decked out. Our tickets director, Justice, is dressed up like Boo from Monsters, Inc. It's a pretty spot-on costume, if I do say so myself. As it's a 2-0 count as that fastball misses inside to Ritter here. As Constantine kicks and deals his 2-0 offering a fastball. This one catches the upper part of the zone on the outer half, pushing the count to 2-1. As Constantine working quickly on the mound. His 2-1 offering swung on and missed. Another elevated fastball. Ritter swings through that one, 2-2. Justin Lutz down right field, now shading far more toward the right center field gap. So a huge gap down the line and right. If Ritter can take one over Lipsius' head, as the 2-2 pitch is a fastball up out of the zone. And the count will run to 3-2. So a full count on Ritter here. Chase Illig, the catcher, in the on-deck circle. As Gabe would love to get rid of Luke Ritter and complete a 1-2-3 top of the first inning here. A big pitch upcoming as he winds and throws. Unleashes a fastball just a bit low, ball 4. So Luke Ritter will walk. So a man on first with 2 gone. So Constantine with a 2-out walk now faces Chase Illig. Illig, a switch hitter, batting from the right side here against Gabe, the left-hander on the mound. As Chase, the catcher for the Foresters, also their cleanup hitter, stands in with a man on first and 2 away. As Illig, a fourth-year junior out of West Virginia, first pitch to him is a bit down and in with a ball 1-0 as Gabe needs to refine that groove he had here in the early going as he works with Illig at the plate and a man on first. Blues and Foresters had a great game here the last time the Blues saw him after the Blues got swept in a 2-game set down in Santa Barbara as that fastball swung on and missed a bit tardy as Illig there, 1-1. As the Blues, that was the game that Ben Kirk took a line drive off the head, but Frankie Scalzo came on in emergency relief through 7 brilliant innings. Blues just weren't able to hang on as throughout the game they got a couple early runs, just unable to hold on. It was a 3-1 lead at one point. But a run in the 8th and a couple in the 9th gave the Foresters the 4-3 victory by the end of that game. So Blues looking for some early offense from their group today, looking to keep the Foresters lineup at bay for as long as they can. It's a 1-2 count on Illig right here. As Chase stands in, Constantine sets and deals. Slider swung on and missed, inning over. Side retired, a big punch out there of Chase Illig by Constantine ends the inning. Ritter stranded at first. We will go to the home half of the first inning now as the Blues will send the top of their order to the plate. It'll be Charleston, Jones, and Klein due up when the Blues come back. Home half of the first set to get going. Here's the Blues get their first ups. They'll be opposed by the Foresters starting right-hander, number 13, Bryce Elder on the mound as he takes the rubber here. He's going to face off against Jay Charleston to get things going. Charleston, Jones, and Klein The top three in the order for the Blues. If any of them can reach, Lipsius will hit behind them in the cleanup role. Slade Hagen will bat fifth. Anderson sixth. Lutz in the seventh spot. Then Noah Taylor and Dane Stankiewicz make up the 8 and 9 spots of the orders. The first pitch fastball's a bit inside to Charleston to get things started. 1-0. Blues looking for some early offense here. They got the lineup to do it. As skipper Dan Marple has stacked Charleston, Jones, and Klein, three of the hotter hitters on the Blues team at the top of his lineup as that fastball finds top of the zone and count evens up at 1-1. And then he's got Stankiewicz at the bottom of the order, who, as of right now, is still the highest batting average on the team by any Blues hitter. As the 1-1 offering to Charleston. Swan tapped toward first base. It's going to be a long run for the second baseman, who's got it. He throws on to first, not in time as Charleston's there safely. So a slow roller right in no man's land there. The second baseman had to come over. It was Ryan Cash, the second baseman, who had to come in and field that slow roller. Kind of tried to flip it over to first in time. Hardman stretched, but Charleston simply too fast. He was legging it out the whole way. So an infield hit for the Blues as a leadoff man on with nobody out. So now Blaine Jones, after the infield hit by Jay, has a man on first with nobody out. So Charleston at first, not running. First pitch here to Jones is low for a ball, 1-0. Blaine Jones averaged up to 256. He's been on a tear the last 2 weeks or so, cooled off a little bit as of late, but still swinging a solid bat. A lot of his outs have just been unlucky, hard contact outs. As the 1-0 pitch to him on the way. Runner not going, checking his swing is Jones. They appeal. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. So 2-0 on a nice slider by Elder down and away, but Jones able to hold up. Charleston on the season has swiped 24 bags for the Blues. Only been caught 3 times. He was caught by the Foresters back in Santa Barbara as he tried to swipe second in game 2 of that series. He was gunned down, attempting to do so as a pick over by Elder here. Sees Charleston dive back in safely. But a 2-0 count here on Blaine Jones as he's going to look to drive something as he's got a leverage count. Fastball, good take there, low, 3-0. This is what the Blues need to do if they want to have a chance to go home with a victory today, as you got to work the counts. Cannot give these pitchers any help. It's 3-0. Pitch is going to be running Charleston. He's going to be safe. A strike call on the pitch. So it's a 3-1 count. Charleston swipes second for number 25 on the season. Close pitch low and away. Jones asking if that's how far the zone goes out. As I looked for a second, that Illig was even shocked he got the strike call as he did not make a throw down to second base. So Charleston slides in there safely. So runner on second, 3-1 offering. Here's going to be low, ball 4. So now Jones walks. So first and second, nobody out. Brian Klein coming to the plate. So Blues with a chance here early on to make some noise. So first and second, nobody out. Brian Klein, the Texas Tech infielder, at the plate as the time is called now. Illig and Elder going to get together here as the Blues have prepared a really nice start to this game. First and second, an infield single, stolen base, then a walk. Got Charleston to second. Now Jones over at first. Klein and Lipsius do up. A couple of left-handed hitters against the right-handed throwing Bryce Elder. As Elder, the sophomore out of University of Texas, his first offer to Klein's ripped down the right field line. It's going to fall for a hit. Charleston's around third. He's going to come in to score. Going down to third is Jones. And just like that, the Blues get an early run on an RBI single by Brian Klein as they take a 1-0 lead here in the home half of the first. Runners at the corners, still nobody out as Klein delivers once again in a big spot here early in this game to give his club the lead. Now up to Luke Lipsius to keep the train moving as he comes to the plate with runners at the corners and still nobody out as the first pitch to Klein. There was a fastball middle in. He did not wait around for something better. He jumped on that one and hooked it into right field for a base hit. First offering to Lipsius here, a fastball middle away for a strike, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. Lipsius at the plate here. Another University of Tennessee man. He and Jay as the 0-1 pitch to him is a slider down and in. He takes a hack and comes up empty, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Slade Hagan waits in the on-deck circle. Lipsius looking for just like a productive out, like a ground ball possibly is the pitch on the way. A changeup is going to be slapped into left field, a base hit. A great piece of hitting, 0-2. And Lipsius cashes in Jones. It's 2-0 Blues. So 2-0 here as the Blues get back-to-back hits from their 3 and 4 hitters in the order. That's what they're there to do. The pair of lefties come up with a pair of base hits. And the Blues have a 2-0 lead. First and second, nobody out. Great piece of hitting by Lipsius there. Gets a changeup down and out of the zone, but he just kind of dropped down. Nice athletic stance, used his legs. Able to just take it the other way, kept his hands back, just out of the reach of the shortstop, Zarazoga, as now Hagan hits fastball low and away, 1-0. So the 1-0 offering to Slade Hagan on the way here as he waits. Elder's delivery in the dirt, blocked by Illig, and the count's 2-0. So this is a big chance for the Blues here. As we've said, they're in this playoff hunt still, battling with the Conejo Oaks. We will see tomorrow. Blues would love to make it 8 in a row and come away with a win against this Forester club. They're going to need more than 2 runs, though, so they need to try to add on. Milk this rally for all it is worth here in the first inning. As a 2-0 pitch to Hagan is a check swing, slow roller to first. Hardman's got it. He's going to flip onto the pitcher covering in time, so not the best 2-0 swing Hagan was looking for there. An check swing hits a ground ball to the right side for out number 1, but it does a job as it's second and third now with 1 out. And coming to the plate will be Matt Anderson. So Anderson has a big chance here to plate a couple more runs if he can put a ball safely in the outfield grass. Blues would love to get one more single here to really put up a big crooked number here in the first frame as that fastball swung on and missed. Anderson, a nice hack there. Comes up empty, 0-1. Corners are cheating in, middle of the infield playing back, so ground ball to the right side here could do a job as well as the 0-1 pitch to Anderson is outside, 1-1. So a big spot for the Blues here, trying to add on. Want to make this first inning hurt if they can here as the 1-1 offering down and away. Nice block by Chase on the slider in the left-handed batter's box as he keeps it in front, saves a run. It's 2-1. It's always nice to be a pitcher with the runners on second and third, knowing you can still throw balls in the dirt trying to get batters to chase because you know you got a catcher back there to keep them in front. That is a big advantage to have on the mound as there's a fastball down and away, and Anderson lets it go by. A close pitch for a ball, 3-1, so big leverage count here for Matt. First base is open. Justin Lutz waits in the on-deck circle. It's the 3-1 offering to Anderson on the way here. Bryce goes after him. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed, but that's going to allow a run to come in to score as the ball kicks away from Illig. And Klein comes home to score. It's a 3-0 game. So count full 3-2 here. Another run comes in. Blues take a 3-0 lead. So Klein comes all the way around to score. Lipsius down to third. So now a ground ball plates a 4th run in the inning. Counts full. Good pitch there by Elder to get the chase. Just kind of kicked off of Illig's gear and up over his shoulder as the 3-2 pitch on the way. Slider just tapped foul as Anderson able to stay alive. So count stays full here, 3-2. Another payoff pitch from Bryce Elder on the way. Lipsius is looking to score. Pitch on the way here. Fastball tapped on the way to third. Coming home is Lipsius, though, is the throw, and it's going to be safe, but they're going to say the ball was foul. Home plate umpire says that the ball was fielded by Utah Jones in foul territory. A bit of a late call there, but makes the call. Blues would have had a run as the throw was on the wrong side of the runner. Illegal, unable to make a play, so a late call cost the Blues a run there as Anderson comes back to the plate and the need to do it again. As the ball was on the way to the plate from Utah Jones over at third base when the umpire finally called it foul, so a close play there. Interesting calling by the umpire, especially with a third base umpire. You would think that that would be his call to make, but now count full 3-2. Pitch on the way, slider, chop foul down the third baseline. Out of play, and we'll reset. So no chance for any confusion on that one there as it kicks past Fred Bogart over there in the third base coaching box, and we'll get ready for the 3-2 as Elder sets at the belt. Now time is called. Umpire quick to call time before Elder could make his move to the plate. Blues have 3 runs on 3 hits so far here. Anderson trying to make it a 4th. Pitch on the way here. Breaking ball called, strike 3. A front door slider gets him looking there. So Anderson down on strikes for the second out of the inning. So Justin Lutz going to look to come with a big 2-out hit here with a man on third. So Blues have a big 4th run waiting at third base to come home. Going to need a big 2-out hit from Justin Lutz to do so. As Lutz, the left-handed hitter, stands in. Man on third, 2 outs. Elder kicks and deals his first offering, a fastball for a called strike on the inner half, 0-1 as Lutz bends out of the way but doesn't get the call. As Lutz waits, the 0-1 offering on the way, fastball upstairs for a ball, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Lutz here. Looking for something to drive off of Elder as that fastball swung and just kind of rolled over. And the count moves to 1-2. On deck for the Blues is Noah Taylor, another left-handed hitter who's looking to get a chance to hit this inning, but Lutz down on the count 1-2. Needs to find something to drive. Pitch on the way is going to be chopped over the head of third baseman, but it's going to kick foul out of play, and we'll reset 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes again on Lutz as Justin stands in. Pitch on the way from Elder here. Changeup swung on and missed, and he gets Lutz out in front. Elder does a nice job to pull the trigger there. So Lipsy is stranded at third, but the Blues strike for 3. A monstrous first inning here. As Charleston got started with an infield single, the walk to Jones, and then the back-to-back hits by Klein and Lipsius. Blues plate 3 in the inning. So we will come back with the top of the second inning. Blues are going to need a big shutdown inning from Gabe Constantine when we come back as they've taken a 3-0 lead here in a big game down the stretch over the Santa Barbara Foresters. Top of the second, due up when we return. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Normally, it's quick. You either call it or you don't. As we get set to go here, top of the second inning, Connor Davis, the left fielder at the plate, takes ball one from Gabe Constantine. Constantine facing the 5, 6, and 7 batters in the Forester order. Here's the 1-0 is going to be slap foul back to the screen and count evens up at 1-1. Davis, Jones, and Warren due up for the Foresters here as Constantine looking for a big shutdown inning after his club got him 3 runs in the home half of the first. The 1-1 offering, a changeup off the plate away, 2-1. So a big opening frame for the Blues as they grab a 3-0 lead here. So going to look for some good pitching out of the Blues bullpen today, as well as Constantine, their starters. That fastball's going to be lifted. Foul territory, going to coast out of play as Lipsius gives chase, but watches it land amongst the shrubs beyond the Blues bullpen. Count evens at 2-2. As I understand it, Blues are going to let Constantine go as far as comfortable, so probably about 3 or 4 innings. They don't want to let the Foresters see him too long and be able to make adjustments. So probably once, maybe twice through the order is what Constantine will be allowed to go. And of course, that all depends on how much success he's having. As that fastball is lifted down the right field line, but going to tail out of play. And once again, we will reset. Another 2-2 offering will be on the way as Constantine gets a new Pearl out there on the mound. But a big inning here. You know the Foresters want to retaliate, try to regain some of that momentum. Blues trying to hang on to it here in the top of the second. As Constantine's 2-2 offering on the way, he winds and throws fastball a little up and in there as Davis leans out of the way. And the count will run full 3-2. Gabe gets the sign here. His payoff pitch on the way. Fastball high, ball forced, so not the way he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff walk to Connor Davis gives the Foresters their leadoff man on. And now Utah Jones, the third baseman, comes to the plate with a man on first and nobody out. Gabe trying to overthrow a little bit there with that challenge fastball. Misses up in the zone. So man aboard here as Utah Jones at the plate. Blues will look for a ground ball. Try to instigate a double play here. Will Constantine as he sets at the belt quickly to the plate. Fastball popped up. Going to get foul out of play. Lipsius holding the runner over at first. Blaine Jones even with the bag over at third. Stankiewicz and Klein pinched up the middle, preparing for what they hope to be a double play ball off the bat of Utah Jones, who can run a little bit, so Blues going to have to turn it quickly. As Jones opens stance, right-handed hitter. As Gabe, the lefty, delivers a fastball in on the hands as Utah fouls it straight back and will move the count to 0-2. So Constantine in the driver's seat here with a man on first, nobody out. Top half of the second, whenever the Blues and Foresters come together, every inning is so big. Foresters and Blues both have very volatile lineups that can get hot and drop a 4 spot on you in the blink of an eye. As the 0-2 pitch, a fastball lifted foul out of play. But at the same time, both clubs with some pretty solid bullpens as well. So always a good battle when these two teams lock horns. Blues looking to get their first win against the Foresters this season. They're 0-3 in the meeting between these two clubs. So trying to come out of the season 1-4. And what a big win this would be. Backdoor breaking ball just a bit low from Constantine, 1-2. As we said, going into the break, Blues were the hottest team in the CCL, winners of 7 in a row. Able to pull them all the way back to tied with Conejo for the last playoff spot. As we have such little time left in the season. So every game looms large. Blues are looking for a big win here as the umpire has problem with something going on behind the backstop. So looking for something to be moved. So time called here. Umpire gets some fresh baseballs. So umpire having some words with the coach of the Santa Barbara Foresters. Looks like the Foresters assistant was down there, maybe trying to get an advanced look. So umpire sends him back over to his respective dugout. So 1-2 offering on the way as now we're all set, ready to go once again as Constantine sets his 1-2 offering on the way. Slider lifted into shallow right field. Coming on is Lutz. Lutz goes into a dive and makes the catch. And a nice play by Justin Lutz, the first baseman out there in right field. But you wouldn't know it by looking at him. Makes a diving catch there on the shallow fly ball. Klein was cheating towards second base. So only chance for a play was Justin Lutz, and he makes a big one there for out number 1 to retire Utah Jones on a diving catch. That'll bring Cameron Warren, the first baseman, to the plate here. So Cameron Warren at the plate, big right-handed hitter, stands in. Man on first, one gone thanks to the acrobatic snag on the head first dive by Justin Lutz. As Constantine's first offering on the way, fastball loaded, nice block by Anderson there, keeps it in front 1-0. Cameron Warren at the plate. Tall right-handed hitter. Open stance as the 1-0 pitch to him is down and away for a ball, 2-0. Warren hits here, a 2-0 offering on the way to him as Constantine trying to get back in the count. A fastball ripped into center field. Jay Charleston is going to bounce up, but a nice play by Charleston there as he was streaking in. Looked like he was going to go for a Lutz dive as well, but realized that ball was absolutely smoked. And if it got away from him there, that was rolling all the way to the wall. So he wisely chopped his steps. Ball took a high hop, almost hopped over him. That's how Klein got his triple a couple games ago. But Jay, with some bounce, able to jump up there and snag that one. Took a fairly sizable leap from Charleston to keep that one in front of him, but he's able to do so. So a scary single, but just a single. So first and second, one gone here. As Tyler Hardman, the designated hitter at the plate, another right-handed bat. We'll watch a changeup just a bit outside, 1-0. Hardman, the sophomore out of the University of Oklahoma. Bats here. First and second, one out. Blues looking for a big ground ball here. As the 1-0 offering, fastball a bit low, is constantly trying to go after those knees, just misses a bit downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Warren over at first. Hardman in the box, a good spot for the Blues to turn a double play, as not the fastest Forester runners are out there right now. Blues having a little chat up on the mound here. Blues need a big ground ball here. 2-0. The count on Hardman as he stands at the plate. So Constantine said here, first and second, 2-0 on the batter. Hardman has his pitch on the way. A fastball just off the plate away. Anderson can't believe it's not a strike as he drops his glove in disbelief. So 3-0 now to Hardman as the Blues in a bit of a situation here trying to hold on for a shutdown inning, but the 3-0 pitch on the way to Hardman here. Constantine's fastball down and in, ball 4, so a 4-pitch walk will load the bases with only one gone. And Ryan Cash comes to the plate. So bases loaded, one out. Ryan Cash, the second baseman at the plate. So Blues need that ground ball now more than ever with Cash at the plate, a right-handed hitter. Bases loaded, one out. As the fastball misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 here to the batter, Ryan Cash, is Constantine once again behind in the count as he fires a fastball low, 2-0. So struggling with his location right now is Gabe Constantine. Blues hoping he can pull it together here. A 2-0 count on Cash. Don't want to give him anything to drive into the gap, so still probably going to try to hit a corner here. This is 2-0 offering on the way. A fastball finds the knees for a strike. 2-1. So 2-1 they count here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Outfield pretty straight up for Cash. Left fielder Noah Taylor cheating towards the line a little bit as the 2-1 offering from Constantine. A fastball on the outside corner evens the count at 2-2. And that's been the first time the umpire's given that call today, that up and away fastball there. Evens the count at 2-2. As Gabe Constantine on the mound, big pitch upcoming, 2-2 offering. The changeup ripped foul, and we will hold at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Have to give a big shout out here to Michael Spence as he hooked Coleman up with an electric fly swatter after our wasp incident from last week. Now Coleman can defend himself against all elements shy of crocodiles. But he has his own abilities. They teach you to defend yourself against crocs in elementary school. It's a 2-2 pitch here. A fastball fouled off once again, right in on the hands of Cash, and will reset 2-2. So Coleman very thankful for that unexpected gift as he's now protected against wasps, bees. That's what I'm saying, Darren. He would wrestle him. Absolutely. That's the only way you can truly fight a crocodile with any dignity. You got to go hand-to-hand combat. But, that's just me. I'm just one man. 2-2 offering once again from Constantine. Fastball upstairs. Now the count full 3-2. So count full 3-2. Big spot here. Only 1 gone in the inning. Bases loaded. Nowhere to put Cash. Top of the order in Logan Allen looms on deck. So Gabe needs a strike here. His offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. A big punch out for Gabe Constantine. Get your jackets out as Ryan Cash sent down on strikes. Just a challenge fastball in on the hands. Constantine visibly relieved out there on the mound. As now there'll be another meeting on the mound. Pitching coach Ed Gravel going to come out there to talk to Gabe as it's Logan Allen, the leadoff man, at the plate here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. As I also have to thank Michael Spence, he and his son, as his son made me a customized cribbage board on a cutting board, which I think is the coolest thing I have ever seen. I can cut my salami, my cheeses, my various fruits and or vegetables. And then once I've made that nice bouquet of food, flip it over, and it's cribbage time. I am so excited to play that game tonight. I hope that there are no more hits in this game, so A, we win, B, cribbage. As now the meeting on the mound is done. Constantine ready. His first offering to Allen, a fastball lifted foul out of play, 0-1. So Gravel's meeting hopefully productive. Most likely told Constantine to trust his stuff and go after these Forester hitters. Pitch with confidence as he has been one of the hotter pitchers in the Blues pen so far, as evidenced by the fact he's getting the start here tonight. As his 0-1 offering on the way to Allen. Fastball just a bit outside, 1-1 the count. There is a fly in here. Coleman, go to work. Coleman, you were given a fly swatter and you swing at it with your bare hand. What are you doing? My goodness. It's the 1-1 offering from Constantine on the way here as he breaks to the plate. Fastball just a bit high up around the letters of Allen's Forester jersey. So now 2-1 the count. Constantine already up at 45 pitches as we're still only in the second inning. So he's going to work out there trying to get out of this inning unscathed. It's a 2-1 count on Allen here. As his offering on the way, fastball lifted foul once again, goes low and away. Allen barrels it up, but sends it foul, 2-2. Allen grounded out to the third baseman, Blaine Jones, his first time up. As Constantine, 46 pitches in, as he has been doing work. Definitely exuding a lot of energy out there right now, but trying to keep this game at a 3-0 lead. As his 2-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed up top. where mama hides the Thin Mints. It gets away from him a little bit, but still has some break. He gets out of it. The crowd applauds as Constantine takes his hat off, exudes a huge sigh of relief as he gets out of the jam. He's like a snake in a den of mongoose, but he wiggles out of there unscathed as it's a 3-0 lead still as we will head to the home half of the second inning. Blues looking to give Constantine some more time in the dugout and some more run support as he needs a breather after that work right there. As we will come back, it'll be Taylor, Stankiewicz, and Charleston due up in the home half of the second. Home half of the second inning as we have our first confirmed kill as Coleman just broke out the fly swatter and took out an unsuspecting fly that had been giving him trouble. So this thing definitely works. It's the first pitch to Noah Taylor from Bryce Elders, a called strike with a fastball, 0-1. Blues looking for more here in the second as that fastball swung on and missed. Taylor a bit behind on that one, down and in, 0-2. Taylor and Stankiewicz, 8-9 spots of the order due up, as well as Charleston at the top of the orders. The 0-2 pitch on the way, down and in with a slider. Kicks away from Illig, but holding up on the swing is Taylor. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter here. Can't say enough about Gabe Constantine in that inning. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Gets monstrous back-to-back punch-outs at the end of the inning as the 1-2 breaking ball down and in. Taylor takes it 2-2. So Constantine able to work out of that jam there. Keeps his club up 3-0 as that breaking ball down and away, swung on and missed by Noah Taylor, and he's out for strike 1. So 1 gone here, and now Dane Stankiewicz will come to the plate. Stankiewicz still leading the team in batting average. As he comes to the plate, hitting .378 on the season so far. As he's scored 10 runs, 5 RBIs on the season. Skip likes to keep him at that 9 spot in the order as that second leadoff man, as that fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. It's also shown that he just gets more fastballs. He gets more pitches to hit, batting him in that 9 spot rather than throwing him, let's say, in the 2 spot of the order as the 1-0 to him, a breaking ball check swing called strike 1-1. Dane has absolutely thrived in the 9 spot here, turning the lineup over to Charleston and Jones and Klein. So some solid managing by Skip just to realize that that's where he's just been hot. So he just keeps him down there as the count moves to 2-1 with that fastball inside. So 2-1 the count on Stankiewicz here as Elders offering a fastball big, swing and a miss. Count moves to 2-1 as Stankiewicz had his back ankle kind of get stuck in the dirt when he spun around on that swing there. So count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Elders offering on the way as he winds up. Slider tapped on the ground to short, waiting for the hop as Zaragoza has to hurry the throw as he gets it in time, beating Stankiewicz by a step as Stankiewicz moving down the line, but Zaragoza kind of crow hopped into that one, times it well, makes the throw in time. So 2 gone in the inning. And now the top of the order, Jay Charleston will come to the plate with nobody aboard. Charleston, that infield single is what got that 3-run opening frame start for the Blues offensively. As he bats here with nobody on and 2 outs. Charleston waits now. The first offering on the way. A fastball tap fouled on the third baseline. 0-1. As Elder gets set to go through this Blues lineup for the second time here. He faces Jay. 2 gone in the inning. Blues would love to at least maybe get a runner on here. Try to give Constantine a couple more minutes just to breathe on the bench after that stressful top of the second as that slider finds the zone down and away. 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes here as Jay at the plate. An 0-2 count on him as he sets at the box. Pitch on the way. Fastball tap foul. He stays alive. So Elder rears back for a little something extra there. Charleston able just to fight it off. Keeps the battle going, trying to get Blaine Jones back up to the plate, who walked his first time up. A nice at-bat. Ran the count full, able to work the walk. As the 0-2 offering on the way to Jay here. Infield and outfield both playing straight up as that one's going to be chopped on the ground. A high chopping ground ball throw by Jones from third is going to be in time to get Jay Charleston out on the 5-3 putout. So 1-2-3 go the Blues in the home half of the second. We've played 2 innings so far here at Sinsheimer. It's a 3-0 lead for the Slow Blues as looks like Gabe Constantine will come back out for his third inning of work. Blues looking for another shutdown inning from their man on the mound, trying to hang on to this 3-0 lead here in the early going when we come back. As we get set to go here, top of the third inning, ready to get underway as Brandon Zarazoga, the shortstop, comes to the plate. Constantine back on the mound. First pitch, called strike. Zarazoga shows bunt, pulls it back, but a strike on the pitch makes it 0-1, 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for the Foresters here in the top of the third inning as Constantine gets set to go through this lineup for a second time. It's the 0-1 offering to Zarazoga. Fastball low, blocked by Anderson, and it's 1-1. Zarazoga, Ritter, and Illig due up for the Foresters here as Constantine back out on the mound here for his third inning of work. No action yet in the Blues pen, so Constantine so far, it's his game on the mound as his 1-1 offering to Zarazoga. Fastball laced right at Brian Klein, who makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 gone here, and Luke Ritter will come to the plate as that ball hard hit, but right at Klein as he's just able to take 1 step to his right, makes the catch at the chest. And with 1 gone, Ritter, the right fielder, will come to the plate with nobody aboard here. As Luke Ritter walked his first time up, was stranded after Chase Illig struck out swinging as the first offering to Ritter, fastball up and away, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. As Gabe rocks and throws his 1-0 offering, a bit low there, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes as Constantine wipes the sweat from his forehead, now steps back on the mound, puts his cap back on, ready to go. Is his 2-0 pitch to Luke Ritter on the way. Anderson sets up on the outer half, fastball up and away. 3 balls and no strikes. So Gabe Constantine once again behind in the count to Luke Ritter, this time down 3-0 to the right-hander as Gabe sets, kicks, and deals his 3-0 pitch, a fastball, low ball, 4. So for the second time in as many at-bats, Luke Ritter walks. A 4-pitch walk to Luke has a man on first for the Foresters with 1 out. As Gabe clearly working hard out there, sweating up a storm as he sets on the mound here once again. A man on first, 1 out. Now Chase Illig at the plate. He got Illig to swing through a slider in the dirt for out number 3 to end the first inning. First offering from Constantine is popped up, shallow right field. Klein going over, and he's going to make the catch. The runner got too far off first. Constantine covering the bag over at first, just not quite in time as Ritter thought that was going to fall in no man's land there. A nice play there by Brian Klein to get over into that unoccupied space and shallow right field down the line. Makes the catch. Ritter about a third of the way off the bag, had to hustle back as Constantine heads up, covered the bag as Lipsius was out trying to make the play. So Ritter maybe got off, thinking no one was covering the bag. Constantine heads up, tried to get over there, just not in time as Ritter gets back. So 2 gone in the inning after that pop out. And now Connor Davis will bat. Connor Davis walked his first time up. He's what got that top of the second inning started for the Foresters as they were threatened with the bases loaded and 1 out, unable to push one across on Constantine. It's the first offering to Davis on the way. A fastball for a strike on the outer part of the plate, 0-1. So Gabe on the mound here. Runner on first. 2 gone in the inning as the Amtrak train starts to pass beyond our right field fence. The 0-1 offering from Gabe on the way as Davis waits, kicks, and deals a slider. Swan just tapped fouls. That one's going to cue foul down the first baseline, 0-2. Connor Davis, the outfielder, 6'3", 227-pound junior out of Auburn from Roswell, Georgia. At the plate here. Man on first, 2 outs, an 0-2 count on him. Blues looking for another big punch out from Constantine if he can. He's got 3 so far in the game. As he sets at the belt here, runner leads from first. Ritter, a shallow lead. The 0-2 offering on the way. A slider in the dirt, kicks away, but not too far from Anderson. He's able to pick it up on a hop. Anderson, nice job there. Keeps the ball in front. So a 1-2 count now on the batter, Connor Davis, the left fielder for the Foresters. Right-hander stands in. As Constantine, the lefty, sets at the mound. A big 1-2 offering on the way. Pitch here, a fastball well up and out of the zone. And the count even now at 2-2. So we'll see what Constantine goes with here. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the batter, Davis, who definitely has potential to leave the yard. A big right-handed bat. So we'll see if Constantine goes with that slider once more. Maybe a changeup away. As he's trying to end this inning right here with Davis at the plate. His 2-2 offering. Changeup, and he goes around, does Davis. Another big punch out for Constantine. He saves them for when they matter. His 4th strikeout of the game as he gets Davis to go fishing for a changeup down and away. Inning over, side retired. We will come back with the home half of the third. Blues looking to add on here. They're going to try to open this one up early. They already have the 3-0 lead, looking for more. As it's going to be Jones, Klein, and Lipsius, 2, 3, and 4 hitters in the lineup due up when we come back. home half of the third set to get going here as Blaine Jones is going to come to the plate for the Blues. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up, so this is the part of the lineup. Blues one up in this situation, trying to add on here as they have a 3-0 lead after the first inning. Looking for more against the Forsters. You always want to be adding on as the first offering to Jones is ripped into left field for a base hit. Around first, he's thinking about two, and he's going to hold up, and a wise idea there as he puts the brakes on. So Jones sitting on a first pitch fastball, gets one inside, turns on it for a base hit. And just like that, man on first to get things started. Nice piece of hitting by Blaine Jones there. As now Brian Klein will come to the plate, the left-handed hitter. A man on first and nobody out. Klein swung at the first pitch he saw back in the first inning, singled to right for the first RBI of the game. It's the first offering from Elder back in the stretch. A fastball low in the zone, checking swing, but a called strike nonetheless. 0-1. Brian Klein at the plate here, looking for something to drive. Second baseman Ryan Cash shifted toward the 4-hole there on the right side of the infield. The 0-1 pitch to Klein on the way. Runner not going. Fastball low, poked foul down the third base line, out of play. 0-2. So Klein down on the count. No balls and 2 strikes to Bryce Elder. Man on first, nobody out. Blues looking to push another run across if they can. Always want to be adding on against this Forester club. As the 0-2 pitch, a changeup chopped down the first baseline. Foul as Klein does a nice job there. Keeps his hands back long enough just to fight that ball off. So 0-2 on the batter, Klein here. On deck, circle, hosts Luke Lipsius. He had an 0-2 single off of Elder. A changeup down and away that he took to left field on the ground for a base hit. As the 0-2 offering to Klein once more. A slider lifted down the right field line. Foul out of play as Klein quick hands there. Snaps that one foul, but keeps the at-bat going. So still no balls and 2 strikes as Brian, close pitch slider down and in on him. A little back foot slider. Didn't know if he was going to be a strike or not, so wisely just fights it off. Jones leads from first. A quick pick over as he dives back in. As Klein digs in here, left-handed hitter waits as Jones once again a modest lead over there. First pitch on the way. The 0-2 changeup tapped on the ground to first. Warren has it. Only place he can go is to his own bag, so he will retire Klein, but a productive out there moves Jones into scoring position. About a good of a result that the Blues could have had there other than a hit with an 0-2 count on Klein with a pitcher like Elder out there, as Klein able to at least get a job done there. So Blues have a man in scoring position with 1 out. Luke Lipsius at the plate. Lipsius an RBI single his last time up. Stranded over at third base as he bats here. Lipsius second on the team in batting average at .322. 23 walks worked on the season. That's 1 behind Justin Lutz, who has a team high 24. As the first pitch to Lipsius fouled off. Out of play over our beer line. 0-1. Lipsius with an 11 extra base hits on the season. That leads the team by far. The closest number to that is 8 by Marco Murillo. As Lipsius on an 0-1 pitch fouls it off there. It catches a piece of his foot. 0-2. So Lipsius behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Blues need him to come up with something here. On deck is Hagan, looking for some retaliation after that 2-0 check swing ground ball off his bat his first time up, as I'm sure he's looking to drive something. As there's a right-hander warming up in the Forester bullpen now. As pitchers begin to stir for the Foresters. Looks like Lipsius now ready to go. Umpire gives him a little more time to get himself situated. He now digs back in, an 0-2 count on him here. Runner on second, nobody out. Pitch on the way. Slider down and in, gets Lipsius swinging for out number 2. That back foot slider. Same pitch that Klein was able to fight off. Lipsius down on strikes. And with 2 gone, Slade Hagan's going to come up with a big chance to have a huge 2-out single if he can. So Slade Hagan digs in. First pitch swinging. Looked like a bit of a cutter there. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Snowballs in 1 strike on Hagan here as the pitch on the way. Changeup tapped on the ground toward first. Warren has it. Going to take it to the bag himself. Beats Hagan by about half a step. Close play, but in time to get Slade. So inning overside, retired leadoff single, but nothing doing for the Blues offensively in the run column as we've played 3 innings so far here at Sinsheimer. A 3-0 lead for the Blues as we will head to the top of the 4th. Looks like Gabe Constantine will be coming back out for his 4th inning of work when we come back. As we get set to go here, top of the 4th inning. Constantine back out there on the mound. It's going to be Utah Jones to get things started here. First offering to Utah's a called strike with a fastball away, 0-1. Jones, Warren, and Hardman due up. As the 0-1 offering on the way, Constantine kicks, Neil slider popped up, playable again in that no man's land area. It's going to be in foul ground as Lipsius is going to drift over and make the catch. So Jones retired for out number 1. A big out there as Constantine gets his leader. And Cameron Warren now to the plate with 1 gone. It's the 0-0 offering here to Cameron Warren, a fastball away for a ball, 1-0. As Constantine works here, Warren at the plate. Gabe takes a big sigh, a good breath in, now ready. His pitch on the way, a fastball ripped foul down the right field line as Warren, a lot of power in that bat, slaps that one foul, evening the count up at 1-1. As Gabe gets the sign once again, big shoulder shrug now to the plate as 1-1 pitch, check swing, foul ball as that one ran right up and in on Cameron Warren there. All he could do was get his body out of the way. Ball hits his bat. It's 1-2. So Warren able to get his bat out of the way as he almost started a swing there. His 1-2 offering. Constantine kicks and deals. Slider swung just tap foul as Anderson had dropped to block it, but Warren able to go down and just fight that slider off. 1-2. As Constantine digs in here, left-handed pitcher on the mound, gets his footing on the rubber, gets his sign from Anderson, who taps the ground. Looks like he might want this pitch low. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung, just tapped over toward third. Jones has the slow roller throw on to first, going to be in time. And just like that, there are 2 gone. So 2 outs here as Gabe Constantine gets Cameron Warden to roll over on a changeup there, and now Tyler Hardman, the designated hitter, comes to the plate with nobody aboard. So Constantine on the mound here, still in the windup with nobody on. It's where he prefers to be. He likes his rhythm. As Constantine kicks and deals, now time is called. Thankfully, at least called then before he was able to rear back. The 0-1 offering. Still almost, excuse me, the 0-0 offering still almost on the way, as now Constantine and Hardman both ready to go. First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed as that fastball gets thrown right by the attempted swing of Hardman, as he is a little tardy on that one right there. 0-1. Constantine already has the ball up, has his glove by his face, ready to go. His 0-1 offering here. Fastball inside, broken bat, little squibber. Constantine's got it, but they're going to say foul ball. They're going to say it hit Hardman in the foot. As there's going to be some firewood right there. The count's going to be 0-2 on the foul ball. As you can take that bat to Grover Beach and start a nice bonfire. So 0-2 as Hardman emerges with a new bat here. As Constantine saws that one off, Hardman will be able to pick his thumbs up, most likely after this at-bat. Constantine right in on the hands of the fastball there. Always a good pitch, especially when you get a shattered bat like that. You know it stings. Does he go back inside with another fastball? Possibly. We'll see what he does 0-2 here. As he sets and deals his 0-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Get ya Jackets out. Inning over, side retired. Shout out to Landon Chavez from his dad on that punch out right there. As Constantine, another big strikeout, gets the slider in the zone. It was a strike if Hardman didn't swing. As Hardman retired there for out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning for Gabe Constantine, as he's gone 4 here. And he's been able to keep it together so far. He's 70 pitches in, but he's been doing solid work on the mound for the Blues. We'll see what happens as we keep going. No one warming yet for the Blues, so Constantine looks like he has the 5th as of now, as we will go to the home half of the 4th. Blues looking to add on, still 3-0. Slow Blues through 3.5. As we can say here, first pitch swinging is Matt Anderson. He hits the ball on the ground to shortstop. Zarazoga fields it cleanly, throws on to first for out number 1. So Anderson retired. So 1 gone here. Now Justin Lutz comes to the plate. So 1 gone as Lutz bats here. The first offering to Lutz here, a fastball inside, called strike, 0-1. Lutz and Taylor still due up for the Blues. That's the 0-1 offering, down and in. Call ball, excuse me, that's that. Curveball down and in. Deemed a ball by the umpire, 1-1 is the offering here. Fastball big, cut and a miss by Lutz, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Elder to the plate. Fastball upstairs, swung on and missed as Lutz tries to hold up. Cannot do it, so he strikes out for the second time today as he has not had good success against Forester pitching through the first 3.5 games that he's faced them. As Noah Taylor comes to the plate here. First off, into the left-handed hitter from Elder. A fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. So it looks like Bryce Elder on the mound has found his groove as well as he winds and throws his 0-1 offering. A fastball tap foul there, 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. So Elder working quickly as we're only about a minute or 2 into this inning. As this 0-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed as Illig hangs on. It looks like it may have just been tipped. So 1-2-3 inning there. So Blues go down in order. We've played 4 here at Sinsheimer. We will come back with the top of the 5th. Looks like it'll be Constantine for 1 more at least when we come back, as the Foresters trying to get some momentum going there. Coach having a meeting out there with his lineup, trying to get his troops rallied. Constantine going to try to keep them at bay when we come back with the top of the 5th. As we get underway here, Gabe Constantine back out there for his 5th inning of work as he settles on the mound. 9 1-2 hitters due up for the Foresters. Fastball to Ryan Cash, fouled off down the right field line, taking it the other way, out of play. 0-1. Cash, Allen, and Zaragoza due up. The 0-1 offering on the way to Cash here. The right-handed hitter waits. Constantine winds and throws, fires a fastball bit low. Count even at 1-1. The shadows begin to creep in here. Pitcher's mound completely engulfed by the shadows from the trees as the sun starts to set. Home plate still a bit in the sun as that pitch is going to be chopped over the mound. Coming on is Stankiewicz. He has it, has to get rid of it quickly and does in time as it beats Cash by about half a step for out number 1. So another good job by Constantine to get his leader right there, retiring Cash. And now we go back to the top of the order where Logan Allen will hit for his 3rd at-bat of the day. Ground out and a strikeout victim his 2 times up so far against Constantine, as he was the 3rd out of the 2nd inning that Constantine got the big punch out to end that bases loaded threat. As his first offering on the way here, Constantine fires a slider down and in. Did he check his swing? No, he did not. He goes around, said the first base umpire, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here. As Gabe kicks and deals his 0-1 offering on the way. Backdoor slider called strike, 0-2. So nice pitch there by Gabe. Goes backdoor with the slider. Allen takes it. Constantine ahead of this count. No balls, 2 strikes. His offering on the way. Fastball popped up. Shallow right field going out is Klein. He's going to call for it to make the catch. So Constantine doing a good job here of just pitching to contact, letting the Foresters get themselves out with that one. He could have gone and tried to go out of the zone maybe, toyed around with a couple pitches, but he knows the Foresters are good hitters. They know their strike zones. They rarely chase too far out of the zone. So rather than risking the count go 2-2 and risk potentially having a walk or potentially getting to a full count where he has to throw a strike, he just goes with that fastball up in the zone, gets Allen to pop it up. And just like that, with 2 gone, he has Brandon Zaragoza at the plate. First pitch called strike, 0-1. So nice job here by Gabe Constantine to jump ahead as the 0-1 offering on the way. Gabe kicks and deals. Backdoor slider fouled off, 0-2. So he seems to have found a bit of a rhythm for himself out there as well. So he and Elder settling in nicely here, midway point of this game. As we're in the top of the 5th. Constantine, 78 pitches on his regimen so far. 62 for Bryce Elder as the 0-2 pitch on the way from Constantine here as he winds and throws. Fastball upstairs. Good take by Zaragoza there. The at-bat continues at 1-2. Constantine now kicks and deals his 1-2 offering. Slider hit on the ground towards short. Stankiewicz a slide, knocks it down in front, but the throw's going to be wide. A nice play defensively by Stankiewicz. That ball, a line drive back up the middle. 1 hopper. Stankiewicz goes into a slide, able to pick it cleanly. Popped up, but still kind of moving up the middle from the slide. The throw got pulled to the left side up the line from the first base bag. Lipsius a good job just to grab it, but runner reaches, so Zaragoza on base here. And Luke Ritter will hit with a man on first and 2 outs. So Stankiewicz, nearly a web gem caliber play, just couldn't complete the throw. As Constantine sets on the mound here, got Ritter at the plate with a man on first, but 2 outs. As his first offering on the way. He's back in the stretch, a fastball a bit low, 1-0. Constantine has had problems with Luke Ritter so far in this game, as Ritter has worked a pair of walks in his 2 at-bats. As now Constantine sets at the belt here, his 1-0 offering on the way to Ritter, fastball low and away, 2-0. So once again, Constantine struggling to find the zone against Luke Ritter here. As you need to get after Ritter here, do not want to walk Ritter once again for a couple reasons. A, you don't want to walk the same guy 3 times in a row. B, you don't want to walk a run into scoring position, especially with Chase Illig hitting behind Ritter. As the 2-0 offering, a fastball finds the corner of the outer part of the plate, and it's 2-1. So nice pitch by Constantine there to answer back. So 2-1 the count here as Constantine sets at the belt, takes a side, now to the plate. 2-1 offering, popped up, right field playable. Lutz coasting over, he's underneath it, and he makes the catch. Inning over, side retired. A nice job by Gabe. The single, infield single, but nothing more as he strands him, getting Ritter out for the first time today on the fly out to right. Inning over, side retired. We will come back with a home half of the 5th. As the Blues will look to add on. It'll be Dane Stankiewicz to get things started when we come back. As we get set here, home half of the fifth inning, Dane Stankiewicz swings through a fastball down and in, 0-1. As it's him, then the top of the order once again. Charleston and Jones due up here for the home half of the fifth. 0-1 offering to Stankiewicz, down and into the lefty, 1-1, as Bryce Elder still out there on the mound. Looks like big Chase Walter getting loose for the Blues in their bullpen as a righty continues to loosen for the Foresters. That ball hit on the ground to short. Zaragoza has it, fires on to first, a bit low, but Warren digs it out for out number 1. So 1 gone, and Jay Charleston comes to the play here with 1 out, nobody aboard. Charleston, 1 for 2 on the day, a infield single and a ground out his 2 times up as he came around to score in that 3-run first inning. As that crooked run in the first, or that crooked number in the first, still the difference in our ball game as the Blues lead at 3-0 in the home half of the fifth. As Charleston steps to the plate. First offering to Charleston, swung on tap foul there, 0-1 as third baseman Utah Jones playing up right on the grass against Charleston just in case of a bunt. Now back to even with the bag at third. Still on high alert if Charleston decides to drop one down. The 0-1 offering from Elder, a fastball lifted into center, hit well. Center fielder going back, still going back. It's over his head. It's going to go to the wall. Charleston around first, headed for second. Around second, he's going to head for third. The relay is not going to be in time as Charleston is in there with a sliding triple. So Jay Charleston triples to dead center field, an absolute line drive off the bat. Outfield playing in, daring Charleston to hit it over their heads, and he does just that. As Logan Allen, center field, not respecting the power of Charleston, had to get on his horse. That line drive right over his head. So a man on third here with only 1 out now. Head coach Bill Pintard going to come out to the mound to have a talk with his whole infield here. As Blaine Jones coming to the plate, he's 1 for 1. He singled his last time up, walked back in the first, as he has a man on third in Charleston with only 1 out. So it looks like they'll most likely pull the infield in. We'll see. So I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now. Is Charleston a big triple there? Blues have a chance to get some insurance here. As the meeting breaks up, we'll see what the Foresters go with defensively here, as they're going to stick with their man on the mound, Bryce Elder. He has to be running on thin ice, however, with the right-hander loosening more and more aggressively in the bullpen. So Charleston heads back to the third base bag, as does Fred Bogart, the third base coach, as Lane Jones steps in here. Infield in. Outfield normal depth with Jones at the plate. Blues looking for a base hit, fly ball, whatever it takes, pass ball, wild pitch, earthquake, whatever we need. As the first pitch to Jones here, fastball lifted into right field. This should do it. Going back, making the catch will be the right fielder. Charleston tags, no chance to throw him out. The Blues will have another run. It's a 4-0 game as Blaine Jones stays hot. A huge sac fly RBI there as he sent that one out to fairly deep right field. Luke Ritter out there, nothing he could do but just make the catch. No chance to throw out the speedy Charleston as he trots home for the 4th run of the game. It's a 4-0 Blues lead as they've amassed 5 hits, no runs on 3 hits so far. No runs on 2 hits so far for the Foresters. As now Brian Klein's at the plate with 2 outs and nobody aboard. First offering to Brian Klein, big swing and a miss, 0-1. We have one of our promotions here at Blues Games. We have bingo. We have baseball bingo, and that triple, I think, just won someone a $10 gift card to High Street. As I saw a guy running up here after that triple. As that's always the big one. If you can get the triple on your bingo card, generally will lock you up pretty good. As that fastball misses down in 2-1 the count on Klein here. So it takes a couple close pitches. So a 4-0 lead for the Blues here as the pitch to Klein, lifted into left field, hit well, but right at the left fielder as he's going to coast over and make the play there. So Nice grab by Connor Davis as Klein caught it on the screws just right at the left fielder for out number 3. Inning over, side retired, but the Blues get a big run of support as we played 5 innings so far here at Sinsheimer. That sacrifice fly brought to you by Smitty's Auto Center. Smitty's Auto Center is the place to go for any body repairs on your vehicle today, as we will come back with the top of the 6th. Blues a 4-0 lead thanks to Charleston's triple and the sac fly by Jones, as Constantine will come to the mound for what will be his 6th inning of work when we come back. As we get set to go once again, top of the 6th inning, ready to go. Blues get a big run. Bottom of the 5th, triple by Jay Charleston, and then the sac fly by Blaine Jones as he comes up clutch once again, giving the Blues a 4-0 lead through 5, as now Gabe Constantine back out on the mound for his 6th inning of work. As he's going to get started, he's going to face Chase Illig. 4, 5, and 6 hitters do it for the Foresters here. First offering from Constantine on the way as he takes a big, deep breath. Now breaks to the plate. Fastball bit outside, 1-0. As Constantine's a big fan, he takes that huge breath, then lets his shoulders drop, and that kind of settles him into his rhythm. One of the reasons it seems that he loves to pitch out of the windup so much. He values that rhythm. As that fastball inside swung on, just tap foul, 1-1. As Constantine likes his pitching like he likes his cell phone bill. Consistent. Yeah, Coleman, you like that one. Coleman's about it. Coleman, I'm sure your cell phone bill's not looking so great. You have a lot of data roaming since you're on the other side of the country right now. You know, Cole, I'm locked into my tour mentality where we're actually told you have to make bad jokes if people don't ask questions to make them ask questions. All my jokes are fantastic. That's a new one. I'm workshopping here. That's why you're here. Okay, Coleman. I hear you. As the 1-1 offering from Constantine on the way, a breaking ball a little bit up and in as that one gets away from 2-1. So 2-1 on the way here as Constantine kicks and deals. His offer a fastball right on the outside corner. Catches the black, evens the count at 2-2. It looks so far 0 for 2 on the day. A strikeout and a flyout on the day so far for him. As a 2-2 offer from Constantine. Slider chopped slowly down the third base line. Going to kick foul as Jones lets it go by, and the count will hold it 2-2. It looks like they're going to give Illig the base. Looks like they're going to probably call catcher interference on Matt Anderson here. So Illig on first base here after a catcher's interference call. Haven't seen that all season. So man on first, nobody out. That's how the inning starts for the Blues defensively, as the Foresters have Illig aboard. And now Connor Davis will come to the plate with a man on first and nobody out. So runner on first, nobody out. Umpire Looks like he might be explaining to Anderson his call. He's taking his time, now ready to go as he gets back behind home plate. Runner on first, nobody out as Davis digs in. So Constantine looking for another ground out here if he can, as Chase Walter looks to be done warming in the Blues pen, so he's ready to go if needed. First offer from Constantine on the way, a fastball down and away, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. A solid crowd on hand for this Thursday night matchup between the Foresters and the Blues. The Blues trying to hold on to this 4-0 lead that they've built here as that fastball's going to be popped up down the right field line. Got a tail just foul out of play as Lipsius gives chase but watches it land in the bullpen, 1-1. So 1-1 the count here. Constantine back on the mound. Sets on the rubber, ready to go as Anderson gives the sign. Davis still digs back in. Now we're ready for baseball as the runner Illig leads from first. A 1-1 count on the batter, Connor Davis. As Constantine to the plate here is offering a fastball lifted down the right field line. This one is going to stay in play. It's going to be foul, and it's just going to creep over the fence line there as Lipsius made a run after it, but can't track it down. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Connor Davis. As Gabe Constantine takes the mound here. Runner on first. Still nobody out, but a 1-2 count on Davis. We'll see what Constantine and Anderson decide to go with. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Constantine takes a sigh on the mound. Now breaks the plate. Slider lifted into shallow left center. Sounds like a broken bat. Stankiewicz is going to go out there and make the catch for out number 1. So a broken bat there. The second broken bat of the day by Gabe Constantine. And with out number 1 retired, Utah Jones will come to the plate. So Jones comes to the plate. Right-handed hitter, a man on first. Only 1 gone in the inning as the Foresters are looking for some offense here as they have no runs on 2 hits. Constantine's been pitching well so far, trying to keep it going as his first offering to Utah on the way. He shows but pulls it back as that fastball's a bit high, 1-0. Constantine looks and gets the sign from Anderson here. 1-0 count on Utah Jones, 0 for 2 on the day. The pitch on the way, a fastball just poked foul back to the screen, 1-1. Pair of flyouts for Utah Jones on the day so far, as he has a 1-1 count on him right now. Constantine looking to get through 6. I think that's what skipper Dan Marple and pitching coach Egerville would call a massive win for the Blues if they can get Constantine through 6 solid innings of work, as they have Walter warm in the pen ready to go as the 1-1 offering on the way. Constantine sets, kicks, and deals as 1-1. A backdoor slider called strike 1-2. Big pitch there from Constantine there. Off-speed pitch grabs the outer half of the plate. So 1-2. The left-hander using that backdoor breaking ball against the right-handed hitting Jones. As we're ready for the 1-2 offering here with 1 gone in the inning. As taking a lead from first is Illig. Constantine looks at him. Takes a long hold now to the plate. Another breaking ball, line drive over the head of Klein in the right center field gap as Charleston has it. Going to relay it in quickly. First to third goes Illig as he was running on contact there as he got a good read on that line drive. So runners at the corners here. 1 gone. And Cameron Warren's going to come to the plate, the big first baseman with a chance. He's 1 for 2, a hard hit single back up the middle his last time up, and a ground out as well, as now skipper Dan Marple is going to come out to the mound here. Constantine's been working hard. 97 pitches so far have been tallied by Constantine on the mound. We'll see if that's all he's got. As it's corners, 1 out. Skipper points to the bullpen, so that's going to do it for Gabe as he will leave with a 4-0 lead. He will turn it over to the bullpen as he pitches a tremendous 5 1/3 as as Chase Walter's going to come to the mound. As we will take a short break for this pitching change, brought to you by Simply Clear Marketing Solutions, a multifaceted marketing and media company dedicated to connecting the community members and business leaders through San Luis Obispo and Monterey counties. As we'll come back with Chase Walter on the mound as Gabe Constantine gets a huge ovation from the crowd as he comes off the mound after 5 1/3 of quality work. As we get back to it, Chase Walter on the mound. Cameron Warren at the plate. First pitch fastball inside 1-0. Runners at the corners, one gone. Blues lead it 4-0 here in the top of the sixth inning as it's power against power. Warren at the plate, a heavy hitter. Walter on the mound. 6-7 brings the heat as that fastball's lifted into right center. That's going to be a extra bases as that ball is going to roll all the way to the wall. 2 runs are going to score as it's going to be a 4-2 game as Klein relays it in just back to the infield. So Cameron Warren doubles off of the new pitcher, Chase Walter. So just like that, Blues lead cut in half as it's a 4-2 game here. So just like that, one swing of the bat cuts the lead in half. A 4-2 ball game now. A man on second and one out. So Walter with a rude awakening here as he comes in. His second pitch to Warren, a get me over fastball, and Chase Warren does not miss it. Excuse me, Cameron Warren does not miss it. He sends it off the digital west side in deep right center field. Absolute laser off the bat. And now Hardman hits as he swings to a changeup, 0-1. So Foresters with some offense here have another run in scoring position with one gone as Hardman bats. Walter's 0-1 offering a slider inside, tap foul, 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. So Chase Walter's going to really need to try to buckle down here, try to keep the damage at just 2 runs here. As we're getting into the back half of this game. As the 0-2 offering on the way, a slider just swung on and tap foul down the third base line. Counts remains 0-2. This is why we always say, Blues, when you're playing the Foresters, you got to try to add on each and every inning as their offense strikes quickly. As Walter ready. His 0-2 offering on the way to Hardman is signed by Anderson as he now sets at the chest. Takes a look back to second, now to the plate. His 0-2 pitch. Fastball low and away for a ball, 1-2. So Forster's trying to mount a comeback here as they've got 2 on the top of the 6th. Walter trying to keep it at just that. Try to give his lineup a chance to rekindle that large lead as that pitch swung on and missed. Drop third strike. Anderson blocks it, throws it down to first in time. So 2 gone in the inning as Walter, a good breaking ball in the dirt there. We're out number 2, and with 2 gone now, the bottom of the order, 9-hitter Ryan Cash comes to the plate. Cash, another switch hitter for this team, will bat from the left-hand side with the right-hander Walter on the mound. As this Forester lineup, top to bottom, 1 through 9, are all solid hitters. They remind me of some of those old school Yankee lineups where there's just no relief as a pitcher. Each and every hitter is dangerous. Ryan Cash is no exception, a great gaps hitter at the plate. First pitch to him, a fastball swung on and tap foul, 0-1. Cash, the junior out of Oklahoma State. As he stands in, Chase Walter on the mound here trying to get his third out of the inning. His 0-1 offering on the way. As he breaks to the plate, a changeup lifted down the left field line is going to slice foul out of play. 0-2 as Taylor gave it a look as he chased after it just in case, but that ball slices out of play. So an 0-2 count on Cash here. He's going to come back to the batter's box after trying to leg that one out just in case it did indeed land fair. So no balls and 2 strikes here as Cash steps in, left-handed hitter. Man on second, 2 gone. Walter knows it would go a long way if he could strand Warren at second base. Outfield in center and right, fairly deep. Taylor hugging the line down the left field line as that ball's hit back up the middle. Stankiewicz keeps it on the infield, bluffs a throw, and the runner coming to the plate. The throw by Stankiewicz is just not in time as it took a second to look at the ball. His play worked, but he couldn't make the throw in time. As Stankiewicz, a brilliant play there, a high chopper up the middle, looked like it was going to be a single. Stankiewicz fields it on a leap, makes the catch, bluffs the throw to first. Warren just wheeled around third, going home. Stankiewicz had a play at the plate, the throw not in time as he couldn't get enough on it. If he had just turned and fired it home, would have been in time, but he looked at third base to see if Warren was actually going, and that was a step too many for Warren as he's able to get home. So a 4-3 game. Infield singles. Cash takes off here as that ball is hitting the center field. Charleston's there. Inning over, side retires. He makes the catch, but a 3-run top of the 6th as that run by the Blues looms large. The Charleston triple. The difference in this game is the Blues unable to get a shutdown inning afterwards. 3 runs for the Foresters, make it a 4-3 game as we head to the home half of the 6th. Blues need to add on when we come back. Home half of the 6th inning set to get going. We got a ball game on our hands here as Lipsia steps to the plate. A 4-3 game as the Foresters capitalize in the top of the 6th inning. As the 1-0 offering, a breaking ball called, strike 1-1. Foresters grabbed 3. It all started catcher's interference call that allowed the Foresters to get their leadoff man on, and they took it from there, plating 3 runs as that fastball's fouled off by Lipsius. It goes to 1-2 as Elder's still out there on the mound for what'll be his 6th inning of work, trying to get a big shutdown inning for his club. Blues looking for at least a run, maybe a few here, as they're going to try to separate from the Foresters once again as the 1-2 pitch here. Fastball high, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch on the way in the dirt for a ball, 3-2. As the full count pitch on the way, Lipsius swings and misses, but the ball gets away from Illig. He can't find it. Lipsius gets the first, so a drop third strike, and the Blues have a man aboard. So a big drop third strike. The ball kicked off of Illig's gear. Slider down and in. That back foot slider got Lipsius again, but he reaches on the drop third. So a big break for the Blues as their leadoff man is on, and now Slade Hagen comes to the plate. Man on first, nobody out, so Blues will take it any way they can get it here as the first pitch to Hagen. A slider in the dirt, swung on, just tap foul there, 0-1. Blues lead the game 4-3. Hits even at 5 apiece as Conacher Sands steps into the on-deck circle as he will hit for Matt Anderson. As the 0-1 offering, Lipsius goes fastball low and in. The throw from Illig is in time, but it skips over the shortstop's glove, and Lipsius is in safely. A short hop throw from Chase Illig. The shortstop Zaragoza couldn't pick it, and Lipsius safe at second base with a swipe bag. A 1-1 count as that fastball was down and in. So Slade Hagen has a man on second with only one out, or excuse me, with nobody out here. As we said, Conacher Sands in the on-deck circle will hit for Matt Anderson, so most likely McCarty will bat as that ball gets away from Illig again. The throw to third as Lipsius, a regular Yellow Jacket out there on the bases, takes third as that ball kicked away from Illig. A good idea as Lipsius just took off, did not second guess himself as the play was close, but he's in safely. So a man on third, nobody out, a 2-1 count. So runner on third, infield in here now against Slade Hagen as he's going to look just to lift a ball to the outfield. So Lipsius showing off his Yellow Jacket mentality on the bases, being aggressive as that fastball low, blocked by Illig, 3-1. And now it's Bryce Elder who's getting up there in pitch count as he's dealt out 82 pitches on the day. A 3-1 count on Hagen here, so Slade in the driver's seat can look for something to drive. He can afford to take a close pitch to allow the count to go full. As a 3-1 offering, a fastball lifted foul. He had himself a good swing, just a bit inside on that one as he kind of cut across that ball, fouls it off, and the count runs full 3-2. So Slade Hagen at the plate here. Blues looking for a big run over there at third base with nobody out as the drop third strike. Stolen base of second. The ball that kicked away allows him to get to third, but Hagen swings and misses at a slider down and away for out number 1. So Slade Hagen unable to do the job there. So 1 gone here in the inning as now Conacher Sands will pinch hit. He comes to the plate for Anderson. As you have to imagine, that means Ryan McCarty will be catching for the Blues for the remainder of this game. So Sands comes to the plate here. Needs a big RBI here, whether it be a hit, a well-placed ground ball, even though with the infield in, looks like more of a sac fly will be in order for Conacher. Here's the first offering from Elder. A fastball fouled off in on the hands as he fights it off. Comes off the bench swinging, does Conacher, 0-1. Runner on third, nobody out. Blues must get him in this situation. As the 1-pitch breaking ball inside corner, called strike. 0-2 as Conacher thought it was a bit inside, but Elder gets the call. 0-2. So now Conacher needs to fight at the plate here. It's the 0-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on, tap, foul. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Illegal throw to first as he looked Lipsius back to third. So 2 gone in the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Elder. Blues needed anything else, as now they need a big hit from Justin Lutz, who is still yet to get a hit against a Forester pitcher so far this summer. So not exactly the statistic you're looking for, but hey, he's due. He's due. First pitch to a fastball, line foul down the left field line, out of play. So runner on third, nobody out. Back-to-back strikeouts by Elder has him 1 out away from getting out of this jam, as the Foresters will really take a momentum swing here if they can get a shutdown inning, as the 0-1 offering a called strike on the fastball inside, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. As Elder kicks and deals his 0-2 offering fastball up and away out of the zone. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as Lutz looking for a big 2-out hit for his club here. The 1-2 offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. High fastball gets Lutz. 4 strikeouts in the inning for Elder, as the drop third still does count as a strikeout statistically, as the Blues get a runner on third, nobody out, and they don't put 1 ball in play, as that is going to come back to bite them, as their lead remains just 1. But the Forester lineup clearly catching fire here as this game goes on. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. Blues need some big pitching from Chase Walter on the mound when we come back. As we get set here, top of the 7th inning, back third of this ball game, and it's a close one. 4-3 Blues lead, trying to hang on as Chase Walter out there on the mound. Brandon Zaragoza at the plate. The 1-0 offering on the way here. A fastball lifted into right field, playable, as Lutz will be there as he drifts under it and makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 gone here. And Luke Ritter will come to the plate. Ritter A pair of walks and a flyout so far as he bats here his first time against Chase. As Walter on the mound gets his leader, a good job there to get the leadoff man of the inning as now Ritter hits. The first offering on the way. Walter kicks and deals. Fastball well inside. It's going to hit Ritter on the hip. Deflected and caught McCarty. So everyone takes a shot on that one there. A man on first with one out. So Ritter aboard on a hit by pitch. And with one gone, Chase Illig will come to the plate. Illig reached on that catcher's interference that spawned the 3-run inning in the 6th. He bats here, the man on first, and one on. Blues still looking for a double play. They have not been able to turn one yet today. As Walter sets his first offering on the way, Illig takes a breaking ball in the outside corner for a strike, 0-1 close pitch. As Walter gets the call, could have gone either way. The 0-1 offering on the way to Illig here, a crouch stance from the left-handed swinging Illig as he cuts through that one and misses, 0-2. Illig, a switch hitter, much more crouched stance from the left side than opposed to his right-handed batting stance. As it counts 0-2 here. Ritter leads from first. Walter ahead 0-2. Does not want to give Illig anything too good to swing at as his 0-2 offering on the way. He kicks and deals. Fastball low. Kicks off. McCarty gets away from him. And Ritter's going to take off for second. He's going to make it standing up. So good block by McCarty on the ball in the dirt, but it kicked away from him a little too far. He couldn't find it quick enough. And down to second base goes Luke Ritter. So 1-2 the count on Illig as the tying run moves into scoring position with that play right there. So Illig with a single can tie this game up. Charleston playing him deep in the center, shaded slightly toward the right center field gap. Taylor shaded toward the left center gap as well as the 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. A change up there. Get ya Jackets out. I feel a breeze as Illig swings through a changeup a bit ahead of that one there. 2 gone in the inning. As now Connor Davis will come to the plate with a man on second and 2 outs. So Walter 1 out away from getting through a big top of the 7th inning, but at the same time, the Foresters 1 swing away from tying this ball game up. Connor Davis has home run power. He would be the go-ahead run at the plate right now. Tying run over at second base. As Walter gets the sign, McCarty now behind the plate as Anderson was pinch hit for by Conacher Sands. The first pitch here swung on and missed. As interesting decisions by McCarty and Walters. They've been going more off speed here. It seems that the Foresters showed that they were ready for Chase's fastball as Cameron Warren came in and shot it out to right center field for a double in his very first at bat that Walter faced. So he's been going more changeups and sliders here. It's been working pretty well for the big guys. His 0-1 pitch. That one's a fastball, a little two-seam action, however, on it. And he gets a called strike, 0-2. So Walter being forced to adapt, and he's doing a good job of it so far here. Last couple times we've seen him, he's closed out a couple of games where he's just been rearing back, throwing fastballs, daring people to hit it. But he knows that the Foresters have a solid lineup, so he's been doing a good job of mixing pitches so far. As his 0-2 offering on the way. A fastball going to be laced into right field. Too good 0-2. Lutz fields it. Runner coming around from third. The relay will be cut off by Lipsius, and the game is tied. So a mistake by Chase there. Fastball supposed to be off the plate away. You can see where McCarty was set up. That fastball goes right over the middle, 0-2. And that pitch not missed as Connor Davis sends it into right field for a base hit. And we are all tied up at 4 apiece. So once again, the Foresters in the back half of a game where the Blues have a multi-run lead just chip away as their offense comes alive. And they've tied this game at 4 apiece. So at the plate now is Utah Jones. He shows bunt, pulls it back. They ask if he went on the bunt attempt. And yes, he did, as he did square. So 0-1 on Jones. Man on first, 2 outs. As we've been saying, Blues have to add on that fact that they were not able to in the bottom of last inning when they got a man on third and Luke Lipsius and nobody out. They couldn't push him across. Weighs heavy on the heads of the Blues players and fans right now as it's a 1-1 count on Utah Jones in a tie game at 4 apiece. As Walter looks in, gets assigned Jones batting from the left side here. 1-1 offering on the way to Utah. Fastball low, 2-1. Frankie Scalzo warming in the pen, as this is the guy that personally I think the Blues need to be rolling out there pretty soon, as Scalzo went 7 solid innings against this Forester team when he saw them last time, as he's the one pitcher for the Blues that has a good history against this lineup, as that fastball misses outside 3-1. So we'll see when Skip goes to get Scalzo here, as he went 7 scoreless against this Forester lineup, as the 3-1 pitch is low, ball 4. So first and second. Now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position with that walk there. So Walter struggling here a little bit, and now Cameron Warren back out, as he will come to the plate with first and second and 2 outs. He doubled off of Walter, as now Dan Marble's going to go to the mound. We'll see if he goes to Scalzo in the pen. As he comes to the mound, does not look like Skip's going to pull him here, as he's having a talk with Chase. Looks like he'll give him a chance to face Cameron Warren here as they discuss what they want to do. As the game tied at 4, the Foresters got 3 in the 6th and 1 here in the 7th, and Skip's going to stick with him. So this most likely will be Chase Walter's last batter of the game, whether he gets Warren or not here. As Warren comes to the plate, 2 for 3, a single, ground out, and a double so far on his day. As he stands in first and second, 2 outs. Big spot in this game in the top of the 7th, as the Blues offense has stagnated. The Foresters have been heating up. That pitch hit on the ground to short, manageable for Stankiewicz. Throws, but it's a short hop. Lipsius able to get it. Long hop, no hop. Weird throw by Stankiewicz there. Don't know if that ball just came out of his hand funky, as that had an absolute atom bomb written all over it. But Lipsius sticks with it, takes a long hop there. At least Stankiewicz threw it short enough where it could just skip up to Lipsius' chest. He makes the play, inning over, side retired, damage done, as this game is tied at 4s. As we will go to the 7th inning stretch and come back with the Blues' chance to take a lead when we return here for Blues Baseball on YouTube. as we get set here. Home half of the 7th inning, tie ball game. 4 runs apiece as a new pitcher on the mound is going to be number 11 for the Santa Barbara Foresters, a right-hander. It's going to be Nico O'Donnell, 6'3", 180-pound sophomore from University of Texas. On the mound, the right-hander, no windup, working out of the stretch. His first offering to Noah Taylor. Fastball a bit inside, 1-0. Taylor, Stankiewicz, and Charleston due up. This game is all knotted at 4 apiece here. 1-0 offering on the way. Fastball lifted, foul up out of the stadium there as that goes back over our beer tent, 1-1. Blues need a big run here as they had a chance last inning, but a great pitching by Bryce Elder to get out of it as his day now done. So Blues need to get it done against the bullpen here. 1-1 offering on the way. Fastball a bit up and in, 2-1. 2.5 innings of baseball left here. Game all tied at 4s. This is why you show up to the ballpark here as not a fan has left. Crowd has only grown as the 2-1 pitch swung on and missed, 2-2. Blues trying to make it an 8-game winning streak here after a couple days off. Getting all they can handle from the Foresters as this game knotted at 4 runs apiece. Foresters 6 hits, Blues 5, not an error on either side yet as the 2-2 offering spiked in the dirt. Nice block by Illig as he just chucks his body in front of that one, keeps it in front. The count runs full, 3-2. Dane Stankiewicz, another left-handed hitter, waits in the on-deck circle. As we've said, Dane leads the team in batting average up to this point of the season. As Taylor at the plate trying to get on any way he can here. Count runs full on him now as the payoff pitch on the way from O'Donnell. Fastball low and in, ball 4, close pitch. Illig thought he had strike 3, but Taylor walks to get things started. So Blues get their leadoff man on here, and Dane Stankiewicz comes to the plate. So runner on first, 1 gone here as Dane Stankiewicz, the shortstop, comes to the plate. Stankiewicz threw that heart attack ball over to first to end the inning as he long hopped Lipsius to get the out. It worked, so no damage done. He shows bunt here, drops it. Only place to go is first as the third baseman, Utah Jones, vacated his bag. Taylor took a second, thought about trying to make a mad dash for third, but Jones realized no one was covering his bag as the shortstop was over at second base bag, so he quickly hauls back over to his corner. So a runner on second, 1 out. Big job done by Stankiewicz there as he plays a little small ball, drops a bunt down successfully. So a man on second, 1 gone in the inning. Jay Charleston at the plate. Blues looking for a big hit from Charleston as he tripled his last time up. He's 2 for 3 on the day. An infield single that got the game started. He came around to score. Came around to score after his triple, as well as Jones had a sac fly to right as he's in the on-deck circle. So this is the part of the order that you want a man in scoring position for. As the first offering to Charleston on the way. Fastball swung on and missed as Charleston, a big hack there, trying to take a 2-run advantage with a swing like that. Comes up empty. 0-1. Looking to shorten up a little bit here. Now is Jay probably. Base hit will give the team a lead as Taylor can run over there at second base. He's got some wheels. Big hole on the right side of the infield as the 0-1 offering. A fastball flipped foul back to the screen. 0-2. So now Charleston in a bit of a hole here. 0-2. Blues looking to take the lead in a 4-4 ball game. So we're here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Scalzo's done warming in the pen. We'll see if he comes on for the Blues or if they send Walter back out. As Charleston, the right-hander, waits for the offering from O'Donnell as the right-hander on the mound takes a look to second. Now breaks to the plate. His 0-2 offering. Breaking ball in the dirt. Kicks away from Illig. Can't find it. Now does. Now Taylor's kind of caught out there. He's got to get back to second quickly. Back in, standing up, and he's in safely. Close play as Taylor opts to not slide back or dive back into the bag there. But he gets back in there as he thought about going because Illig couldn't find the ball. It was right at his feet. He makes the right decision to not, as he would have been out by a mile. So wisely able to get himself back to second base. As Charleston at the plate here gets up on the plate a little more, than usual with 2 strikes, trying to defend the inside and outside parts of the plate. The 1-2 offering from O'Donnell on the way as he kicks and deals. Slider swung on and missed. So Charleston down on strikes. A big punch out there from Nico O'Donnell. There's 2 gone in the inning. And now Blaine Jones comes to the plate, as that's a big out there. Not only is it the second out of the inning, but it keeps Charleston off the base paths where he does his most damage. As now Blaine Jones comes to the plate here, a runner on second. 2 gone. Blues need a huge 2-out hit from their third baseman. The first pitch to him, fastball chopped on the ground to short. Zaragoza has a throw on the run, is going to be in time. Inning over, side retired. A nice throw by Zaragoza on the run there across his body from the shortstop position. So Blues get a man on, but nothing more. Inning over, side retired. We will head to the top of the 8th. 2 innings left in regulation. It's a 4-4 ball game. As the bottom of the 7th, brought to you by Digital West, an IT infrastructure company. But their greatest asset is their ability to help you find solutions to your technology challenges, as it looks like it's going to be Chase Walter coming back to the mound, as we will take a short break, come back with the top of the 8th inning, as we're all knotted up at 4 apiece. So as we get started at the top of the 8th inning, pinch hitter, left-handed hitting John Jensen comes to the plate as he pinch hits for Tyler Hardman, as Chase Walter still out there on the mound for what will be his second full inning of work. Scalzo continues to toss in the pen. The 1-0 from Chase Walter. Here's a fastball pop back into the parking lot and onto the roof of a car. If you drive what it looks like possibly a Subaru Outback, tough day. At least it didn't go through a sunroof, as the count even at 1-1 here. Walter kicks and deals his 1-1 offering, a fastball up and away, 2-1. As Scalzo continues to warm. As I've said, it's interesting that the Blues, I figured they would have gone to Scalzo immediately, save Walter to close it, as Frankie went those 7 strong innings against the Foresters. But instead, they switched around. They're having him close this game out. It looks like as that changeup cut on and missed, and the count even at 2-2. So a little role reversal. Scalzo normally is the guy to go multiple innings, where Walter generally comes on for that 4-out, 5-out save. As the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed up top, where Mama hides the Thin Mints for out number 1, as Chase with a high fastball there gets Jensen to go after for out number 1. And with 1 gone, Ryan Cash will come to the plate. Cash batting from the left side against Walter here. So Jensen's pinch hitting endeavor proves fruitless as he's sent back to the dugout for the first out. Now Cash at the plate. 1 gone, nobody aboard, as the third baseman Jones toes on the grass over at third base. First pitch here, low and away for a ball, 1-0. Lipsius playing back over there at first. Rather, it's Justin Lutz over there at first base. Lipsius has been moved to the outfield, so a bit of a position change it looks like. As the 1-0 offering is a fastball hit on the ground to second base. Klein feels it, throws back across his body. Lutz can't pick it, as McCarty able to back up the throw, however. As a tough play for Klein there, running almost behind second base there. Throw back across his body. His first baseman couldn't help him out with a pick. So a man at first, 1 out. So the go-ahead run on base. Justin Luce just unable to make a pick, as that one was a tough hop. He might have had a better shot if he had actually gone to the back of the bag and tried to get a long hop there, as it was a tough short hop to handle there. So runner on first, 1 out, as Logan Allen, the top of the order at the plate here. First offering on the way, runner not going. Pitch in the dirt, kicks away from McCarty. It's going to go to the backstop. And just like that, Cash is in scoring position. Counts 1-0. So a wild pitch from Chase Walter there. No chance for McCarty really to keep it in front. That one was spiked well out of his reach. A 1-0 count with a man on second here. 1 gone in the inning. So a single here could give the Foresters the lead, as Chase Walter needs to make a couple big pitches here. As 1-0 offering all the way. Fastball is going to get right through McCarty's legs as he just whiffs that one. And now the runner goes down to third, as McCarty absolutely just didn't catch it. I don't know how else to put it. The ball wasn't in the dirt, just goes right through his legs. So it's a 2-0 count. So 2 pitches, 2 balls to the backstop, and now the go-ahead run is over at third base, 90 feet away. So Walter needs to dance out of this the way Bryce Elder did back in the 6th inning against the Blues, where he got strikeouts with a man on third to end the inning. Walter needs the same thing, as the Blues infield is in here. The man at third. Blues had a 3-0 lead after the first, a 4-0 lead at their height. The Foresters responded with 3 in the 6th and now 1 in the 7th, and we are here in the 8th in a tie game, as that pitch is going to be a bit inside, 3-0 with a fastball. So Foresters grabbing all the momentum here in the back half of this ball game, as they're looking to score their 5th unanswered run. As the 3-0 pitch from Walter, fastball is going to be lifted in the right center field. Gap's going to most likely be deep enough. Lipsius has it. Crow hops and throws in, but not a chance as Lutz cuts it off. And the Foresters take the lead 5-4. So Foresters come all the way back from down 4-0 to take a 5-4 lead, as that wild pitch and pass ball on back-to-back pitches comes back to bite the Blues. As Cash scores, now nobody on, 2 outs. Brandon Zaragoza at the plate. So the first offering from Walter here, fastball tapped foul down the left field line, 0-1. So Walter looking to keep it at just 1 run here, looking to get an out of Zaragoza, get back to the dugout. His team has 6 outs to play with to push at least 1 run across to tie this game up. As the 0-1 offering on the way here, fastball high, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count here, as Chase Walter fires. A fastball swung on and missed, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count here, as Chase Walter looking to get out of this inning after surrendering a run. As he sets and deals his 1-2 offering on the way here. Fastball swung, pop foul, out of play. A nice play there by a spectator there as he makes the grab. So the 1-2 offering once again on the way. Walter deals. Fastball swung on and missed. Dropped third, but McCarty tags him out. Inning over, side retired, but the Blues give up a run and the lead. It's a 5-4 Forester lead as the Blues shoot themselves in the foot in the top of the 8th. As the ball that could have been a ground out, a throw that couldn't be picked by the first baseman, allowed Cash to reach, and then on back-to-back pitches, a wild pitch and a pass ball put him in scoring position where a sac fly got the job done. So the Blues owe it to themselves to get this run back and tie this game up, as they don't want to lose 5-4 on a run scored like that. We'll see if they can do just that, as we will come back with the home half of the 8th. Blues will have Brian Klein leading things off when we come back. Home half of the 8th inning set to go. Blues need a run after giving one up in the top of the 8th. It's a 5-4 game here. 3, 4, and 5 hitters due up, so if the Blues are going to do it, this is their time. As coming to the plate is Brian Klein. Looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter for Luke Lipsius. Number 16, Marco Murillo, has made his way into the on-deck circle. So now Brian Klein at the plate, trying to get things started against O'Donnell, as the first offering to him is a fastball off the plate away, 1-0. Blues need to make a comeback here. It starts with some good at-bats by the guys coming to the plate right now, as Klein going to try to set the tempo here. Left-handed hitter facing the righty O'Donnell, as now time is called. As Brian Klein and Murillo due up. Hagen due up in the inning as well. We'll see if he hits or if there's a pinch hitter for him as well. As the Blues had a 4-0 lead at one point in this game. The Foresters in the last 3 innings have put up 5 unanswered to make it 5-4. Their last run scored and almost self-inflicted by the Blues on the infield single, then the wild pitch and pass ball gave the Foresters too good of an opportunity to pass up, as that 1-0 pitch is in the dirt, 2-0. So Blues looking for a big at-bat from Klein to get things started. So far, so good, as he's ahead in the count 2-0. As Klein waits. Right-hander on the mound. O'Donnell sets and deals. Fastball inside, but a called strike moves the count to 2-1 as Klein jumped out of the way there. So 2 balls and a strike to Brian. Looking to drive something here. Blues just need a run to tie. Foresters lead 5-4. They lead in the hit column 7-5. Still no errors for either side, as time is called now by Klein, as O'Donnell took too much time out there for his liking. So Brian waits. Now the left-handed batter slings the bat over his shoulder. The 2-1 offering to him on the way. O'Donnell's pitch up and away. And just like that, a 3-1 count to the Blues 3-hitter in their order. Brian Klein, as Marco Murillo hoping to have a man aboard when he comes to the plate. As Klein stands in, the 3-1 offering on the way. We'll see if O'Donnell challenges him here. He does not. A fastball, high ball four. So Blues have the tying run aboard, a leadoff walk. So Marco Murillo will come to the plate. The last time Marco Murillo pinch hit in the 8th inning, he sent a first pitch fastball over the left field fence for a 2-run homer. Looking for history to repeat itself here, as he'll come to the plate. Pintard and the infield coming together on the mound to have a talk with O'Donnell, as there is a righty, it appears, still warming in the pen. In the Forrester's bullpen as he continues to loosen. As it looks like they're going to leave O'Donnell in as this conversation continues. Umpire going to go out and have a talk, try to break this meeting up. Hagan has come out into the on-deck circle, so Lipsius' day is done as Murillo takes over. So runner on first, nobody out. Blues looking for a run to tie. Middle of their order at the plate. This is the time to do it. As Murillo bats with Klein over at first. Nobody out in the inning as he led it off with a walk. The lights are on. Blues trying to come back to tie it up. As this night so far eerily similar to the last time the Foresters were at Sinsheimer this season. As they came back from a 3-1 deficit to break the Blues' hearts in the top of the ninth inning by putting across enough runs to win it 4-3. As Murillo stands in, a man on first, nobody out. First offering from O'Donnell after the mound meeting on the way is going to be a pickoff over, and Klein gets back in time. So O'Donnell sets at the chest, his first offering on the way to Murillo here. He takes a long look at Klein. Now the plate fastball hit slowly back toward the mound, bobbled by O'Donnell. His only play is to first. He gets it in time, so Murillo, first pitch, goes after it again, gets jammed on this one. But thankfully, O'Donnell unable to field it cleanly, could only get the out at first. So he does, in fact, move the runner to scoring position. So a big at-bat for Slade Hagan here, who's 0 for 3 on the day. He's had two ground outs and a pop out so far for Slade. As he comes to the plate here, a man on second, one out. So Slade looking for a big hit here. The first offering from O'Donnell on the way. Fastball low, and that's going to kick away from the catcher, and down to third is Klein, and the whole scenario has just changed. As it is a replacement catcher back there. As it's Michael Teobaldi behind the plate as he relieved Chase Illig, who played in the showcase for the CCL last night. So he got out of this game a little early as it was clear he did not have his full energy. So Teobaldi back there, that ball kicks off his gear and away from him. So a 1-0 count on Hagan. Now a sac fly ties the game. Infield in here for the Foresters as they'll look to cut the run down at the plate. Hagan look for a base hit or a fly ball. 1-0 offering from O'Donnell on the way. Fastball swung on a miss as Hagan a bit tardy on that one. As it looked like he took just a bit of an extra second to register that pitch. A late swing by Hagan evens it up at 1-1. Elevated fastball there. Hagan would love another one of those. If he's on time with one, he can get a fly ball to give his team the lead. The 1-1 pitch from O'Donnell on the way here as he takes a look to third. Now to the plate, swung on and missed. A fastball up and in. Hagan chases one ball, 2 strikes. Could have let it go, but goes after it. He saw the fastball elevated. He's thinking about getting that fly ball. Now needs to protect 1 and 2. As a productive out here with only 1 out is just what the Blues need. As Ryan McCarty waits in the on-deck circle. If he has to hit with 2 outs, the Blues will need a base hit. As the 1-2 offering on the way here. Pitch low, a changeup, good take by Hagan. 2-2. As McCarty will have his first at-bat of the game after coming in for Anderson. McCarty on the season hitting a .04. But he does have the 1 walk-off for the Blues. So, hey, he shows up when it counts. He's got the clutch gene. Blues will possibly need it. Unless Hagan can get the job done here. As now time is called by Slade. So drama here in the later innings in the bottom of the 8th. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 gone as now the Teobaldi's going to come back after going out to O'Donnell real quickly. Slade Hagan stands in. So the 2-2 offering on the way as O'Donnell sets at the chest. Takes a look to third, now to the plate. The 2-2 pitch fastball sprayed foul. Watch your lips as that one comes screaming into the stands there. And the count will hold at 2-2. So 2-2 the count here. Another big offering from O'Donnell on the way. Hagan at the plate. The 2-2 pitch here. Fastball low and the count full 3-2. A great pitch by O'Donnell, but an even better take by Hagan as he watches that one. O'Donnell reared back with a little something extra on that one, but Hagan wisely holds up. So 2-2. Then the ball on that fastball low runs the count full 3-2. Pitch on the way from O'Donnell. Fastball swung on and missed. Hagan down on strikes once again as he goes back, and now it'll be up to Ryan McCarty. So McCarty needs to come up clutch for the Blues here, as he did have that walk-off hit against the Humboldt Crabs. That is one of his 5 hits on the season, as he's 5 for 48 on the summer so far. Not the best numerically, but you gotta play the game. He's due. The man's due. Looking for a big hit here with 2 outs is Ryan. First pitch to him, a fastball right down the middle for a called strike, 0-1. So 1 to measure, 1 to cut. Hopefully the strategy for McCarty here as he stands back in. 0-1 offering to McCarty here as O'Donnell sets on the mound. Runner at third with 1 out. A big punch out by O'Donnell. Looking for 1 more as the 0-1 pitch to McCarty in the dirt. Kicks away and coming to the plate is Klein. The throw's not in time and this game is tied at 5s. As the Blues catch a huge break. Pitch in the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. And Klein heads up, base running there, swipes home. And the game is tied at 5. Teobaldi can't keep it in front. And we have a brand new ball game in the bottom of the 8th. It's the 1-1 count now on Ryan McCarty. Nobody aboard, 2 outs. The offering here, a fastball for a strike, 1-2. So the Blues get a monstrous gift as this game is tied up at 5 each. McCarty at the plate here is the 1-2 offering to him on the way. Pitch, a fastball popped up just behind second base as the second baseman Ryan Cash out there makes the catch, but the Blues have this game tied up as O'Donnell makes a drastic mistake with McCarty at the plate, who, as we said, was 5 for 48 on the season. He throws a pitch in the dirt. Catcher can't handle it. Klein scores, and the game is tied up at 5 each as we head to the 9th inning. We'll see who the Blues send to them out when we come back, as it's a brand new game here at Sinsheimer. So we got a brand new ball game here in the top of the 9th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Blues, number 45, Frankie Scalzo, takes the mound after Chase Walter. As it is 5 each here at the plate is Luke Ritter, as he swings and taps this one foul. And it's quickly 0-2 after Scalzo fired a first pitch fastball for a called strike. Ritter, Gaunt, and Davis due up as Turner Gaunt going to come on to bat in the catcher spot for Chase Illig, as that fastball misses high, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th inning, we're all even at 5 apiece as the Blues got a big run. A leadoff walk comes around to score for them in the bottom of the 8th as that slider in the dirt taken by Ritter, 2-2. As Klein got to first, then a ball back to the mound by Murillo. As that fastball cannot help you, Luke Ritter. Nah, just looking as he gets frozen on a pitch on the inner half for out number 1. Big punch out there as Scalzo gets his leader there. And now Turner Gaunt at the plate here. It's the first offering from Scalzo on the way here. A fastball swung on, fouled off by Gant. 0-1. As I was saying, that ground ball back to the mound that was not fielded cleanly by O'Donnell got Klein over to second as the only play was to first. 0-1 offering, just a bit off the plate away, unable to be handled by McCarty. 1-1. Klein got down to third base on a wild pitch as the 1-1 offering on the way. Fastball swung on and missed, 1-2. Hagan struck out, but then McCarty came to the plate and on an 0-1 pitch, a ball spiked in the dirt, kicked away from the catcher just a little too far, and Klein came in to tie the game as that fastball is hit a soft line drive over toward Klein. He handles it in shallow right, throw on to first in time. A nice stretch by Lutz there as that fastball from Scalzo flared into shallow right. A soft line drive, good angle by Klein there to get behind the ball, makes the play for out number 2. And with 2 gone, Connor Davis will come to the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. So McCarty back there behind the dish for what'll be his second inning of catching. As he's come on, a solid defensive catcher is McCarty. He's done a good job to stop the run game so far this season. That's what the Blues are looking for with him behind the plate right now. Don't want to let the Foresters get any extra bases if they get aboard. That front door slider is a called strike by Scalzo, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. Scalzo looking for a clean inning as his 0-1 offering, a slider, called strike 2. McCarty asks if the batter went, but does not matter as the pitch is called a strike by home plate umpire, 0-2. So Davis down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Frankie Scalzo, the right-hander on the mound, sophomore from San Jose State, 6'3", out of Vista, California. Kicks and deals his 0-2 offering, a fastball in the dirt. Nice block by McCarty, keeps it in front, takes it off the chest, 1-2. It's the 1-2 pitch, a bit outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Frankie sets on the mound, now kicks and deals his 2-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Get your Jackets out. Inning over. Side retired. A couple of punch-outs by Scalzo as we will go to the bottom of the 9th. Blues looking to walk it off against the Foresters when we return. bottom of the 9th inning, set to go. Game tied at 5s. Can you ask for anything more on a Thursday evening? I think not, as Justin Lutz on to hit here, as he will get things started against Bailey Reed, number 39, right-hander on the mound, leaving Nico O'Donnell. 1-0 offering on the way to Lutz here. A fastball, big swing and a miss as Lutz looked to end this game right there. Comes up empty on a mighty hack, 1-1. So 1-1 on Lutz here as he looks to get aboard to get things started. The 1-1 offering. Fastball well inside as Lutz gets out of the way of it, 2-1. As our final tally for the day, we have 1,124 fans in attendance here today. As that fastball swung on, foul back, inside fastball from Reed. Lutz, another big hack there, fouls it off. Counts even at 2-2. As plenty of fans have stayed here, as it's summertime, kids don't have school, and what a game between these two ball clubs as we're tied at 5s. Both teams getting a run in the 8th. As the 2-2 pitch on the way from Reed here. Fastball inside. Lutz gets out of the way. Reed bringing some heat. Misses inside there, and the count full 3-2. Noah Taylor waits the on-deck circle for the Blues here. As it is the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Blues in the bottom of the 9th as the full count offering on the way. Fastball swung. This one lifted to right field. Going to hopefully get down foul, and it will. So Lutz a second life as he got just a bit jammed. He had a really nice finish there like he had sent it out, but got that one in on the hands. Thankfully, it falls in foul territory. Uncatchable for anyone in the area, so we will reset for another 3-2 offering. Lutz has that home run potential in his bat if he gets something too good from Bailey Reed, as everyone resets in the field here, ready to go. As Lutz digs in here, trying to get aboard for his team to get the 9th inning started as Reed looks in, gets the sign, now sets at the belt. His full count offering on the way here. Fastball swung, fouled straight back, just a challenge fastball there. Lutz up to the challenge, just a bit underneath it as he fights it off. And we'll reset for another 3-2 offering. Reed throws hard. Lutz swings hard. If he can connect with one, the game could end in a heartbeat. But Bailey Reed, a solid pitcher out there. We'll see what he does here on another 3-2 pitch. As Reed, 6'2", junior out of Westmont on the hill, kicks and deals. 3-2 offering, swung on and missed as he goes back to the challenge fastball. Throws it right over Lutz's bat as he swings underneath that fastball for his 4th strikeout of the night. So a tough day for Justin Lutz. 4 strikeouts, all swinging on the night. And with 1 gone, Noah Taylor's going to come to the plate. Noah Taylor at the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. He also walked his last time up as he comes to the plate here. 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Blues looking for 1 run to win it. As the first pitch, a fastball, broken bat, slow roller towards short. Zaragoza has it. The throw is not in time, and Taylor's aboard. As a broken bat, that bat went sailing toward the pitcher's mound, kicked just to the right of it. A man on first with 1 out. Zaragoza, tough play there. Fired it over to first base, did the shortstop for the Foresters. It short hops Cameron Ward over there. He did pick it cleanly, but Taylor can run, and he just legs it out. So an infield single for Noah Taylor. Has Dane Stankiewicz at the plate, and this is what you want happening if you're a Blues fan with that 1 out. They get Taylor on, who can run. You also now have Dane Stankiewicz at the plate, who in 60 at-bats has registered a .378 batting average. He's also only struck out 4 times in his 60 plate appearances in total. So this is a guy that can put the ball in play for you right now. That first pitch here, fastball for a called strike outside part of the plate. 0-1. A nice pitch there by Bailey Reed to jump ahead. If Stankiewicz can find a gap, Taylor will be off and running. As we're even at 5 apiece. Forster 7 hits, Blues 6. As Stankiewicz waits in the batter's box. The pitch on the way. Fastball high, 1-1. Taylor at first with a decent lead, probably not running, but might be with a left-handed batter in the batter's box here. As this has been a good game all the way around. Blues with an early lead. Forsters came back to take it from them. Blues immediately answer with a run of their own as we find ourselves here in the bottom of the 9th. Game tied at 5. Blues in a heated playoff race with the Oaks, who we will see tomorrow night. Runner goes. Curveball in the dirt. What a pitch to run on. A nice job by Stankiewicz as he takes it there for a ball, and Noah Taylor gets himself into scoring position. A great pitch to run on there. Couldn't have asked for something better than a 12-6 curveball in the dirt. No chance for Gant to throw him out. Taylor can move. He's in there safely, so Stankiewicz a 2-1 count on him. The winning run at second base. As there are only just about a handful of games left for the Blues here. As that fastball called strike of the knees. Close pitch. Dane doesn't like it. Count moves to 2-2. Still 1 gone in the inning. That's important to remember. So Blues only have 1 sacrifice left that they can use. Dane looking for a hit here. Charleston waits at the on-deck circle. After this, the Blues have a game on Friday, our last fireworks game of the season against the Oaks, as a pickoff play there, but no one covering second as Taylor got off the base a little too far. Blues play Friday, off day on Saturday, and 2 games in Healdsburg on Sunday and Monday, and then 2 more games, out-of-league games against the Puff Caps. So not a lot of games left in the season, so every pitch is big right here in the bottom of the 9th as a 2-2 offering. Fastball outside, count full 3-2. As we said, Blues and Oaks in a dead heat. That game tomorrow will have monstrous ramifications, but if the Blues can steal one against the Foresters here at home, that would be absolutely gargantuan when it comes to the end of the season. Yeah, Cole, I used a 3-syllable word. Nah. Big situation, big vocabulary. As that fastball swung on and missed as Stankiewicz can't catch up to the heater there. Only his 5th strikeout of the season. As Bailey Reed, like we said, has a good fastball. He just reared back and let it rip there. So 2 gone in the inning, and Jay Charleston will come to the plate. Charleston tripled back in the 5th inning. He had an infield single as well, so 2 for 4 on the day is Jay. As he hits here, 2 gone with a runner on second. Infield playing back. Jones in the on-deck circle. We'll see how they pitch Charleston here with the base open. A drag bunt's wide open here. It won't get the run home, but it at least, keeps the inning moving. Would probably get Taylor over to third as Utah Jones over at third base is playing way back, only a couple steps from the outfield grass down the third base line. Charleston looking to find a spot in the outfield to nestle this ball. First pitch, runner goes, slider, and they're just going to concede the base. Called strike, 0-1 as Taylor gets himself over to third. So the winning run 90 feet away. Now the pass ball, the wild pitch all come into play here. Especially since Chase Illig, their super stud catcher on the Foresters, is out of the game. Is Reed going to be a little more scared to maybe put a ball in the dirt or throw a low breaking ball? All that'll be in his mind here. That's definitely something to consider. Pass ball or wild pitch ends this game. Outfield, everyone shaded in. Now kind of going back to their normal spots, except for in right field. Luke Ritter very, very shallow in right. As the 0-1 offering on the way. Fastball checks his swing, but a called strike, 0-2. Nice pitch by Reed. A little 2-seam action on that fastball down and away. So 0-2 on Charleston. If he's going to come up with a big hit, it's going to have to be battling back in this count. Lipsius had a big 0-2 RBI base hit in the first inning. Charleston looking to do the same in the 9th. Winning run 90 feet away. The 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball well outside and just grabbed by the catcher Turner Gant as he laid out to the backhand side. That fastball almost gunned to the backstop there. An amazing play by that catcher that saves this game from being over. And the at-bat continues in a nice backhand play there. So 1-2 the count here as everyone catches their breath as the pitch on the way. Fastball, broken bat back to the mound, fielded by Reed. The throw, does it pull him off the bag? No. Steve Tolley says that he pulled off the bag, as there is going to be a discussion about this one, as the throw to first looked like it pulled Cameron Warren's foot off the bag, which would effectively end the game. First base umpire says it did not. Skipper Dan Marple out there trying to find someone to talk to. First base umpire has completely walked away from the situation. He might just not want to deal with it. He might know it's wrong. He might think he's right and just doesn't want to hear it. As the whole press box and stadium here just erupted with that call there. Skip's asking the first base umpire to converse with the home plate umpire here. Looks like they will, as home plate umpire has the best view of that play down the line, as this could be the game, as Scalzo's going back out to the mound. Blues defense is taking the field, but we will stick with this and see what happens, as they're going to talk about it here. Scalzo might not want to throw those warm-up pitches, as this game could be over, as they're going to talk about it here, and we'll see what happens. The throw made by Reed was from the side of the mound. His feet were definitely not set properly, as he kind of gunned it from his hip pocket. Charleston can run. That speed puts pressure on you. And they're going to say that he is out, and this game's going to continue. Tolley very upset, the first base coach, right on top of the play. As you'll take a short break, we're going to go to extra innings when we come back. So we're in the top of the 10th. Scalzo on the mound, his first offering here to Utah Jones. A ball outside. One of those. This game arguably could have been over, as all the experts I have talked to, being those in the press box and here at the field, as that fastball's fouled off 1-1, say that they all thought Warren's foot was off the bag, but they call him they call Charleston out to end the inning, as we are now here in the top of the 10th. The 1-1 pitch, a fastball low and away, close pitch, called the ball 2-1. So Blues almost get away with a win there on an errant throw, as that will be something that's hotly debated, especially if the Foresters come back to win this game, as the Blues dugout erupted on that play with Warren's foot off the bag, as the 2-2 pitch from Scalzo, backdoor breaking ball, misses outside, 3-2. The full count pitch on the way here. Scalzo gets the sign from McCarty, now steps off, now resets, as McCarty didn't know where he wanted the pitch. Now they're here. The 3-2 pitch, a slider, tap foul, as the Blues did immediately send their team out for defense to get ready. I wonder if maybe Skip had kept everyone back and said that they are not going to go out until the call is made. If that may have been able to influence the umpire's decisions, as by calling them out, they just kind of were able to easily lead into the top of the 10th. As that pitch fouled off once again, we'll reset for another 3-2 offering here. As Scalzo readies his 3-2 pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. Get your jackets out is getting a little late. Out number one, as Jones gets beaten by the backdoor slider there. Out number one, and Cameron Warren will come to the plate. So one gone in the top of the 10th inning. Cameron Warren, the first baseman whose foot was in question. at the plate here. So a good move by Skip and Gravel here to keep Scalzo for later, as it looks like this game is going to be going a couple innings. That slider down and away is a ball 1-0. So Scalzo able to go as long as the Blues need him, I'm sure. As the 1-0 pitch on the way, Frankie's fastball hit foul down the first baseline. Count even 1-1. Lutz laid out there just in case, as that ball does kick foul out of his reach. But he was there if it was fair. Count even 1-1. Blues want this one badly, trying to keep in the playoff hunt. As the offering from Scalzo on the way, a bit high with a fastball there, 2-1. So we're here in the top of the 10th. Scalzo trying to get through the middle of the order here. As his 2-1 offerings to McCarty, who sets up outside. As a fastball lifted over the head of Lutz. It's fair. Down the right field line, it's going to be extra bases. It's all the way into the corner as Taylor relays it in. The runner trying for third. Klein's relay not in time. The throw almost gets away. Nice backup by Scalzo there as he grabs it. So a triple by Cameron Warren as the game almost ended by him pulling his foot off the bag. He now stands at third base with a triple. Pitching coach Ed Gravel going to come out to the mound. Blues cannot afford to give up a run. As Warren, a line drive down the right field line. Good piece of hitting on that fastball down and away. Takes it just over Lutz's head. Lutz, a good effort to leap in the air. Just couldn't grab it as that ball landed less than a foot inside the foul line for a fair ball. As Warren slides into third with a triple. Whole infield in to talk here. As coming to the plate is going to be John Jensen to face Frankie Scalzo here. Runner on third, one out. Infield will obviously be in. Outfield will also be shaded in to the point where they can make a throw home that's going to be competitive on an attempted sac fly. So that depth will be different for all three outfielders depending on arm strength. As John Jensen, a left-handed batter, comes to the plate here. Charleston shaded well toward left center field, so playing Jensen to go the other way as there is a monstrous gap in right center. Murillo, Charleston, and Taylor out in right field are all shaded in fairly well. They still need to play deep enough to the point where they can make a play on any ball, because this will not be the game as it's just the top of the inning. But want to shade in a little bit for that fly ball as that first pitch slider fouled off down the left field line, out of play, 0-1. If Scalzo could ever have time for a big punch out, it's right here with John Jensen at the plate, who did strike out swinging his first time up when he pinch hit for Hardman. As the 0-1 pitch is pulled down the first baseline, going to be just foul, as that was millimeters from giving the Foresters the lead, as they also have a pinch runner on over at third base. We'll try to find his number 21 out there is over at third base. Number 21, Cameron Fields. So he pinch runs for Warren. So some speed on the bases here with one out. An 0-2 count on John Jensen as Scalzo sets. His 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball high, up out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield still in, outfield shaded for Jensen to go the other way. 1-2 pitch from Scalzo. Changeup swung on and missed. A massive punch out for Scalzo there. Keeps the game tied to the down and away changeup. Jensen goes fishing. And now Ryan Cash comes to the plate. 2 gone and a man on third. So Scalzo trying to dance out of it. It's going to be Ryan Cash at the plate. Cash, 2 for 4 on the game. Switch hitter, going to bat from the left side with Scalzo on the mound. Blues infield back to normal depth. Jones in on the grass in case of a bunt. Over at third as that first pitch breaking ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0 offering from Scalzo on the way. Changeup lifted into left center field, and this is going to get a run home as no one's going to get to that one. Charleston cuts it off. but it's going to be a double for Ryan Cash. Is he got a change up down and away? Takes it the other way to left center. And it's a 6-5 game as the Foresters take the lead on a 2-out double by Ryan Cash, as we'll go to the top of the order, and Logan Allen comes to the plate.
And indeed, once again, cash is money for the Foresters.
So Blues need to look to limit the damage here. 2 gone in the inning. 1 run is completely doable.
So Cash puts himself in scoring position. Fields scored easily.
So Scalzo on the mound here. Logan Allen at the plate. Blues need to minimize damage as that fastball bit outside 1-0.
He looks at a fastball from Scalzo outside, 1-0. Scalzo has
As the 1-0 offering on the way as Scalzo sets at the chest. Pitches a slider ripped foul down the left field line. Counts even at 1-1.
Really turned on that Scalzo fastball and ropes it foul, 1-1.
To look ahead to the bottom of the 10th, Blues will have Blaine Jones, Brian Klein, and Marco Murillo due up. So the 2, 3, and 4 spots of their order as that fastball is lifted in the left center, hit well. Charleston going back now under it and makes the catch. That ball got hung up there, inning over. Side retired, damage done. Ryan Cash, a big 2-out double, gives the Foresters the lead. But 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for the Blues when we come back. Got to score to win. Need 1 to tie, 2 to go home happy. We'll see if the Blues can get it done on the offensive side of the ball when we come back. So we buckle up here. Bottom of the 10th, it's going to be number 29, Chase Wallace. On the mound here as he's going to look to close things out for the Foresters. Blaine Jones coming to the plate. Blues need 1 run to tie this game up. We're in the bottom of the 10th, a 6-5 Forester lead after a 2-out RBI double by Ryan Cash has broken the ties. A first pitch fastball called, strike nothing and 1 to Blaine. So nothing and 1 to Jones here as Wallace kicks and deals the right-hander's offering. A fastball sprayed foul by Jones, nothing and 2. Blues have the middle of their order coming up. These are the guys that skipper Dan Marble wants up in this situation. Jones been swinging one of the hottest bats in the Blues lineup as of late. Getting things started here as he's down on the count, nothing and 2. Looking for something to drive as the 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball hit on the ground to second, fielded cleanly by Cash. He throws on to first in time for out number 1. New first baseman Michael Newstifter on after pinch running was Cameron Fields for Warren after he tripled. Fields came home to score on that double. And now Brian Klein hits with nobody on and one out. Chase Wallace can throw hard. Klein's got a good swing. We'll see if he can barrel something up here and give it a ride. It's the first offering on the way from Wallace here. A fastball called strike at the bottom of the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 offering to Klein on the way here. Slider down and in. Nice take on that back foot slider. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Klein as he waits. Murillo in the on-deck circle. Blues looking for a run. Need a base runner to get it started. As that fastball hit on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Newstifter for out number 2. So 2 gone, and now Marco Murillo comes to the plate with 2 gone in the inning. Blues down to their last out. If this result holds, everyone will be looking back to that call at the bottom of the 9th on the potentially pulled foot of Cameron Warren that was called and out that allowed the game to continue. As we are here in the bottom of the 10th, Murillo gets a round of applause as the local guy steps to the plate. Murillo from San Luis Obispo hits here. Trying to get aboard for Slade Hagen in the on-deck circle. First pitch to Murillo. Fastball for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Marco leads the team in home runs with 4. So a threat to leave the yard is Murillo. That's the 0-1 from Chase Wallace on the way here. Sidewinding right-hander misses low, 1-1. As he gets some pretty good velo, does Wallace with that kind of sidewinder. Bit of an odd delivery, but able to get some heat on the fastball. Makes it more difficult to hit because of such an interesting angle it leaves his hand at. As that fastball a bit too inside, 2-1. So we're 3 hours and 10 minutes into this game here in the bottom of the 10th inning. Marco Murillo stands in here. The 2-1 offering on the way. See if he gets a pitch to drive from Wallace. It's well outside, 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike the count here. Murillo looking to get aboard any way he can. Slade waits in the on-deck circle. The pitch on the way, swung on and missed down in the zone. Murillo chases. Count full, 3-2. As the full count offering on the way from Wallace here. He kicks and deals. Fastball swung high, chopper over the mound. Wallace bare hands it, throws to first. The throw is high. Murillo's going to round first. He's headed for second, and he's going to get in there safely. And this game is not over yet. Chase Wallace, I don't know if he thought he had to hurry it or if he was just trying to show off. Fields the high chopper with a bare hand. Guns it over his first baseman, Newstifter's head as he was backpedaling. Never set his feet. A little too casual maybe as that ball goes over Newstifter's head. Runner on second now, and Slade Hagen's a single away from tying this game up. As this game looked to be all but over on that ground ball, yet it continues. So Slade Hagen's going to come to the plate. A meeting on the mound as Bill Pintard and the infield get together. So Chase Wallace, an interesting decision with the bare hand there. Like I said, maybe showing off, maybe thought he had to hurry it. But either way, the game continues. We'll see if Pintard makes a move. He is looking to the dugout. As this conference continues on the mound, it will be Slade Hagen due up to hit for the Blues, and they're going to leave Chase Wallace in. So it's Wallace's game to lose here. Man on second, 2 outs. Single should tie the game. Murillo's got enough speed to get around. Slade at the plate, 0 for 4 tonight. Couple of ground outs, a pop out, and strikeout so far. So looking to make it 1 for 5. All of that can be erased with a hit right here. As Ryan Cash trying to keep the runner close. Big hole on the right side. Slade Hagan needs to try to find the top of a baseball here and get a big base hit, as the first offering to him is outside for a ball 1-0. Hagan does have a home run on the season as well, so they'll keep that in the back of your mind just in case he gets something to drive. It's a 1-0 count on Hagan here. Wallace looks to second, now to the plate. Fastball swung on and missed. Hagan, a good pitch to go after there, middle away. Just can't find the contact with it, 0-1. Slade trying to stay loose out there, needs to just let the game flow. Let it come to him. Don't want to tense up. As he settles here, his 1-1 offering. Wallace on the way. Fastball called. Strike looked a bit low, but the call is made. It's 1-2. As Hagan began to offer at it, but held back. Called a strike nonetheless, so Chase Wallace on the mound, a strike away. Blues looking for a big 2-out single after the gift to keep the game going. That's the 1-2 pitch from Wallace on the way. Fastball high. A little longer with that throw. Gets it by a half a step. It looked like he was going to wait too long there, but he makes the throw in time. The Foresters once again come from behind to take this game against the Blues 6-5 in 10 innings. As your mind goes back to what could have been on the throw to Warren in the 9th, but regardless, the game ends with the Foresters winning by a final of 6-5. A good game all the way around. Blues come up just short, as a huge game is set on the books for tomorrow against the Conejo Oaks, as we will be right here with all the action for all players, coaches, and interns. I'm Davis Ellington saying thanks for listening. Hope you had fun. It was a great game to watch, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Blues baseball with what arguably might be the biggest game of the season on deck for tomorrow night on a beautiful Friday night, our last fireworks show of the season. Until then, have a safe and fun Thursday evening, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock for Blues baseball.